Hello.
Hi, welcome to
A podcast will save this relationship. I'm Sarah, she, her.
I'm Josh, he, him. I was not expecting that.
Hello.
And on this podcast, we talked about
Real Women of Curves.
Yeah, I was recommended a movie for Hispanic Heritage Month, which is
Which is
coming
soon.
up. Yeah. And I got the jump on it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and we'll be talking about that. We also did our Reddit stories as usual.
Yeah.
It was a nice, relaxed
was
episode. I enjoyed all the recording sessions.
Yeah.
All 20 of them.
Yep.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell, rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts.
I like this one.
I really enjoyed this one, too.
This is a solid ep.
This is a solid episode, I believe.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, it's like, no, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Everything you said was bad. Fuck, I like this one the most.
No, fucking shit.
Shit, fuck. No, I think it was good.
I think it was good,
I think it was good, too.
But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, gosh darn bell, 5 stars, Apple, Spotify podcast. You guys know the usual.
Yeah.
Link trees down in the description. Patreon, buy me a coffee.
Mutual
those websites.
aid links down below. Go look at them.
Yeah.
And we love you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
Thank you for
and listening,
watching.
and enjoy the episode.
I hope you have a good week.
Have a good one.
Have a good time.
Hell yeah.
Tell me all about it.
Okay.
Wait, when you come back next week.
Thank you. Enjoy this episode. Have a good one. See you there. Bye.
Bye.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing, Sarah? You've already done this. You did this in the I haven't decided if I'm cutting yet.
I'm doing good, man. How about you?
Thank you for giving me a pause before you say I'm doing good.
Oh, I didn't do that on purpose.
Well, even when you're not thinking about it, you're a goddamn professional. I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. No, I mean, it's my profession, Josh.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing good too. I'm excited for this one, you know?
Yeah. I'm glad. Do you like that I did the one that's more listenable?
Yeah, as opposed to the one
warm up where I was screeching like a pterodactyl.
And my eardrums hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, when you started putting your finger in your ear, that's when I knew I had to tone it down.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Why is the baby crying after that?
It's a baby. It cries. Who cares?
It's definitely not.
It's not my fucking fault. It's not me.
It's everyone else's fault but mine. Yeah. No, it's good. I'm
Somebody contact Beetle Moses on Instagram or wherever he is, and give him an idea of a pterodactyl screaming at a COD game and getting a noise complaint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not. Yeah, there you go.
I feel like that's his shit.
But yeah, I'm excited for this one. This one, I'm chilling out for this one.
Yeah.
I have a good movie this week.
It did Hispanic Heritage Month.
Yeah. Okay. So apparently, I was recommended by Twitch chat to engage with Hispanic Heritage Month.
Yes.
People have also suggested you do like a newspaper segment.
Yes.
It's recorded so I can find it, but like I gotta find what the exact events were. I don't remember what they were.
It was the emo wars.
Yeah, Mexican emo wars. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to, and it was like a big deal. I also want you to ask that person in Twitch chat if they watch this. I don't know, also because I want to learn Spanish because I want to get into more like, I don't know. I wanted to get into more voice acting stuff for video games and, comedy stuff because I do it a lot for D&D. Like I've just very gotten into voices and things.
Yeah.
But a lot of the jobs are like bilingual.
Oh, interesting.
And I've always really loved Spanish when I was in high school. I loved learning Spanish.
So
and
you're trying to think of like,
I know enough to like understand what people are saying,
but not necessarily enough to speak it.
Yeah, I'm not confident in my speech. So I want to know, like, give me like a telenovela or something.
And then I'll just start watching it and try to.
Well, I know there's one specifically that teaches you.
Oh, really?
Like it starts out with, like they're speaking Spanish very slowly, and it has the subtitles, and then every season it gets a little harder.
Oh, interesting.
I have to find it, but yeah, I think it would be cool. Give me like a TV show or something
to watch. Yeah. Okay. Hell yeah.
I want them to recommend me that because they have a lot of really cool Hispanic movie recommendations.
Yeah. I feel that. Nice.
And anyone else also.
Yeah, of course.
You can give me advice on how to learn Spanish.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Hispanic Heritage Month is coming up. It's in 2 weeks. which I didn't realize. I thought it started already, and then I felt like an asshole. Like, oh, fuck, I told this person I'd do something.
Yeah.
And I know it starts in the middle of the month because the day that it starts is like the Independence Day of 5 different countries. I can't remember the ones off the top of my head.
That's dope.
And then also throughout the rest of the month, I think there's like 1 or 2 other Independence Days.
Yeah.
But it starts on September 15th. So I am like 3 weeks early.
Nice.
So, just keep that, save this part of the episode
for then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be doing like Die Hard 7 or something that week. Some other bullshit. Who cares?
Now you have to do Die Hard 7.
There's not even a Die Hard 7.
Well,
so
now you have to make Die Hard 7
I have
and
to go
watch it in
make it,
Mansplains.
yes.
What the hell, Josh?
But no, so I watched a movie they recommended.
Yeah.
They've recommended a couple, but this was the one that kept getting brought up.
Okay.
It's called Real Women Have Curves, which I think was made in like 2002, something like that.
Okay.
But I was recommended it. It stars America Ferrera. I don't know how to say her last name.
Ferrera,
yeah. She is okay. I want to talk about a couple things with this movie because I find it interesting, and it's one of two things, or it's both, or it's neither of these.
Yeah.
Okay. You remember Lady Bird, right?
Yeah.
During this movie, I was thinking a lot about Lady Bird.
Okay.
And because it's about a daughter basically trying to, like, it's a coming of age story, and the daughter's like trying to go to college, basically. Like in this movie specifically, it's like she graduates high school and she wants to go to college, but she doesn't really have the ability to currently. And like, there's expectations from her mother to like stay in Los Angeles, which is where they are.
Yeah.
And like work for her sister's garment factory.
Okay.
And stay in Los Angeles. But like, she has one teacher that's like, oh, she should go to a college somewhere.
Right.
And the biggest like conflict is like, she does get accepted to Columbia, but since that's in New York, she'd have to leave everyone behind. And also her mom's an abusive kind of, not abusive, but like a emotionally manipulative asshole.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about that with, because Lady Bird, I feel like, is very similar.
Yeah, it sounds extremely similar.
So here's my 2 theories of why they're both similar. One, Lady Bird is just gentrified and white peopleified.
Possible.
It is possible. Or 2, some moms are just shitty, man. And I think is what we're learning.
Yeah. I mean, Can't Buy Me Love. What is it? What's the other version?
I don't remember.
Of Can't Buy Me Love Me from Community. They reference it where it's like you have to change yourself to be loved.
Yeah. But also it's interesting that you bring up the idea of like having to change yourself to be loved, because in this one, there's more of an emphasis in this about like weight. Specifically,
okay, I see.
Which makes sense with the like, Real Women Have Curves, and it's more about like female empowerment through like how different ages, I feel like, kind of react to expectations set upon them.
Right.
Yeah.
Love don't cost a thing.
Love don't cost a thing. Okay, there you go.
Okay, so Love Don't Cost a Thing is a 2003 film, and Can't Buy Me Love is from 1987.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But yeah, it's like one of those things where it's the same kind of movie, but it's different. It's made for a different
kind of audience, I guess.
Demographics. Yeah. Where like I have a friend who found out about, like, he never knew what Friends was about. And then he started watching Friends or Seinfeld or something. And he was like, oh, this is like, this is like the black sitcoms that I watched growing up.
Oh, okay.
This is just white people's, this black sitcom.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you know this? And I was like, no. And he's like, you don't know this? And I was like, no. And I was like, oh my God. It's just kind of like this vibe of like, white people live in a different universe.
Yeah.
You know?
And I do feel that in this movie also, because okay.
It's also very possible it's a common story.
No, and that's what I'm thinking too. Also, it's like that's why I don't want to say like, because I do think Lady Bird is different enough to where I'm like, it's not obviously stolen.
Yeah,
but I think Lady Bird kind of goes off in a little bit of a different direction, and I think this one is more again about like expectation, and there is a little bit of racial shit with it too, in the sense of like she has a love interest that's white, and it had to be the most crackery cracker that's ever lived in Los Angeles, because like the first time like we hear him talk, it's like because in class she lies about like wanting to travel Europe, right? Like that's where she's gonna go instead of going to college. So like he like goes outside with her and's like, oh dude, can I come with you to Europe? Like, kind of like that.
Yeah.
But then is like, oh, I want to like travel the world, because you're just like handed everything, like your car and like, other shit like that.
What?
And, like that's what this kid says. Like it's too easy in Los Angeles.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know which part of like LA they're in, but she goes to Beverly Hills High School. So she like worked her way into like the fancy schmancy Beverly Hills school.
Yeah,
which is also why the teacher's like also very like you should be doing college.
Right. You need to,
and you could, like you definitely could if you got here,
grasp this opportunity. Yeah.
But then she's around all these white people that are very privileged.
Yeah.
And also, like they do start dating at some point, but like at some point he's on the phone with her, and like he's just on the internet because like the internet like was just a thing that started off,
right?
And he's like, dude, I found this cool new website, and it's just like Spanish curse words, and like he's just playing it through the speaker as if she doesn't know what Spanish curse words are out there.
Jeez, wow.
So it is like a little goofy, but like at the end of the day, like. But he redeems himself because he likes fat women, so...
Okay, hell yeah.
There you go. So, listen.
The shit you can get away with.
If you just... Yeah. So there's a lot of fat phobia in this movie, in the sense of they're using fat phobia to make the point that people shouldn't be fat phobic, and you should actually...
There's a lot of fat phobia at the time.
Yeah. And, I also want to say, too, this is based off apparently a stage play.
As if there isn't right now.
Yeah, there's not... No, everyone's cool now, yeah. Everything's fine in the year 2025.
Yeah.
Only in 1997 or whatever this movie came out.
It was really bad, though.
Yeah, no. Because like her mom is like so like her mom's nickname for her is like Butterball.
Oh, okay.
And like
in English?
No, in Spanish. Whatever
because I know like I had a friend whose dad was I think half. Or he just would speak Spanish to her.
Yeah.
Because she was definitely white. But no, he was New York Italian. But he would call her Gorda.
Really?
And like Gordita. Which means like little fat. Like fat.
Really?
Yeah. Because she was a chubby kid. But she was like stick thin when I knew her, but he kept calling her that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But America Ferrera is like definitely not skinny, I guess. I wouldn't say she's like fat.
Yeah, America Ferrera is one of those actresses that is like a mystery to me, kind of. Because it's like she's gorgeous. She's always been gorgeous. But she's always playing a character that people think is fat or ugly. And it's just like the time, like, Ugly Betty. She was Ugly Betty.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was like, Ugly Betty is not ugly. But I think that's also the point.
Maybe.
Ugly Betty?
Yeah.
I think. But it was like also like part of Ugly Betty is that she's fat. That's what makes her ugly.
And I'm going to be like...
But no, she's not that fat.
Not really?
And it's a weird feeling, I guess, as a fat... Because I was definitely a fat kid. I've been fat my whole life. There's never a point where I've ever been skinny. And seeing characters like that are like, you're fat. Or like, you ever watch Hairspray? The musical? Not the movie. Because they actually did the fat kind of good in the movie.
I haven't seen the musical portion of it, no. Or the musical that actually was a musical, yeah.
The main character's supposed to be fat. And she likes to dance. And so her whole thing is that like, you're too fat, because it's in the 50s. You're too fat to dance. Nobody likes you. You're too fat. And her mom is very fat. She grew up fat and poor and things like that.
Yeah.
But then because of the discrimination of her being fat and wanting to dance, even though she's a really good dancer, she learns that she sort of learns about the discrimination against black people in the 1950s. And she learns to dance with them. And then she's like, well, why can't my black friends dance on TV like I can?
Yeah, I do remember this vaguely from the movie.
That's kind of the point of Hairspray. But even then, every time somebody does a version of Hairspray, because it is like a dancer.
Yeah.
Like a professional dancer. But they have to go through this sort of fat phobia of just like, Broadway and dancing and being on stage. That is like, we talk about like if you've ever ballet, that's so intense.
Yeah,
how
very
skinny
specific,
you need to be.
Yeah,
how athletic you need to be. And they are very athletic, but it's so the main character ends up not being fat at all, and it's like but it's a story that's supposed to resonate with me, and I'm like, but you're not. It's hard to connect
Yeah.
It's like the representation isn't there even though it's supposed to be. I'm just supposed to take it
that face value
that
of,
you're fat and that's why you're being discriminated against.
As long as I close my eyes and I listen to the words being spoken, now I understand.
That's the piece of magic I'm supposed to just understand is that the fat people aren't actually fat. You know?
Magic.
Magic. And I don't know. Hopefully I think we're better than that. But there were a lot of shit like that. And it was always America Ferrera as well. Sister of the Traveling Pants. And I used to think that she wasn't like a good actress because every role that she's in, I only see America Ferrera. Like she's kind of the same person.
I get it. I do understand that because in this she's also kind of
just that's how she is.
Yeah.
But it was until we watched Superstore.
Yeah.
That I was like, I fucking love America Ferrera.
No, yeah, I think she's a great actress. Yeah.
It's cool. I don't know. I like America Ferrera now.
Yeah, no, I understand.
But there was a period post Barbie where everyone was like, I loved her speech in Barbie. And I was like, I don't know. I thought it was okay.
Yeah. And I will say, and I think maybe it's because.
And there was fat phobia in that too.
Yeah.
In the speech as well.
And I will say too, in the, what is it? I think it's good to bring up that speech in Barbie because there's a couple points in this movie that feels like that where it feels preachy to me now because I agree with the premise of the movie already.
Yeah.
But I understand if someone's going in with a different set of values.
It was valuable back then.
Yes, and I can agree with that. Notice that.
And I think it's valuable in general. But I think it was so overdone that it became like it's still, but people are still being fat phobic. It doesn't help really to do these kind of overly emotional, like women are not supposed to be fat, but you are fat, but then how do you stay in shape? But then you don't want to be in shape, but then you do. And why can't we just be okay with women's bodies? That's important to say. How many times do you say that before doctors admit that maybe you do have something wrong with you, that it isn't impacted by fatness? You know, how many times do you just have to say the speech before people actually fucking start listening? You know?
Yeah, I do think the movie it does handle its subject matter well.
Yeah,
and I do think also I think it's important to watch despite like making comparisons to like Greta Thunberg's Lady Bird or like even Barbie to an extent when it comes to like the empowerment part of it.
Yeah,
I do think it's important watching it now considering the fact because my main thought I had during this movie is like Jesus Christ, they like. The idea that we're currently in a fascist police state where we're trying to erase this culture.
Yeah.
And like, because okay.
Yeah.
When it comes to like the gentrification, there's a little bit of it in the movie in the sense of like she's from a poorer area and then she goes to school in the richer area, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But I will say the movie doesn't make the poor area look bad, into my opinion at least.
Right.
It's just like an area, you know? It's just like it's just this part of town and it's like very culturally Hispanic where everything is like it has the like the English and then translation underneath.
Yeah.
And it's like it doesn't really I don't think it handles it badly in that sense. I think the only thing that not that badly, but like the thing
it sounds awesome, honestly, because that's how I always experience those places and it's from growing up and having friends that lived there. And my dad lived there at one point. And he was accepted just because he was a nice guy.
Yeah.
And, you know, so it's weird to me because this happens a lot in Orlando specifically. Like Pine Hills. People call it Crime Hills.
Oh, yeah.
Don't go up there or whatever, blah, blah, blah. You don't want to live there. You don't want to be there. And I do think you don't want to live there probably to not gentrify it, you know, because I think it is. People are trying to do that. But I don't think of it as like a bad place to be, even though I knew people that were impacted by crimes there.
Yeah.
I don't think it was, they still lived very vibrant childhood lives.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of the issues that they dealt with, it wasn't necessarily because of the area or even the people around. It was because our local government failed them.
Yeah. And I think that's the thing people forget is crime is usually a symptom of a shitty society that doesn't care for people, where the last resort they have to survive is do something illegal or that we've deemed illegal, you know? So yeah.
Yeah.
I do think I like the idea in this movie generation wise, like the expectation. Okay, so the expectations that are put onto people in the movie, right? Because the mom is very much like fatphobic to her own daughter,
right?
And is like, you got to be a virgin before if you want to get married, because no man will like you.
Wow.
Yeah, like shit like that, like very old school, like patriarchal like views.
Yeah,
I'm saying old school as if there aren't
like
50,000.
from the Bible.
Yeah,
that's
like,
what you mean. Like, but there people do still think that.
Yeah, the 50,000 trad wife accounts that.
Yeah.
Christ. But yeah, so like she's that kind of person, and like the daughter has to be like the the more liberal, like, oh, I'm gonna, no, that's stupid. I have my own opinions. But you have to have the
Dude, that's what liberalism used to be. So fucking based. That was all you needed to do to be a liberal, was maybe women want to have sex sometimes.
Or maybe it's okay to be fat, actually.
Maybe it's all right to be fat and women want to. That's all I want. And now I'm a radical leftist for thinking that. How insane is that?
That is, we've really devolved as a society.
Holy crap.
But no, so like and I will say the movie does give the mom like a little bit of
like a redemption arc, kind of.
No, not redemption. That's kind of bullshit. That's kind of. It's like you kind of understand why she's that way.
Yeah, like a reasoning, I guess.
Yeah, where it's kind of like she grew up in a society that was worse off than it is now. It's not like blatantly said, but it's like, I think she says like, when I was 13, I started working. She's 18. She better start working.
Right.
And like, like some sort of like maybe resentment there of like, oh, you went to high school and oh, you might go to college.
Right.
Even though you're leaving behind your family and like the family business, which is the sister's garment shop.
Yeah.
And like, also like the first time like the America Ferrera goes to the shop.
Yeah.
She's like kind of, I don't want to say they play it like she's bratty, but there's a little hint of it later, I guess, when it's like she has to have the realization of, oh, this work's actually difficult.
Right.
But then the movie still has to kind of have like the slow like understanding of it, because like at some point, because America Ferrera had a job and then she quit it after graduating high school.
Right.
She worked as at like a fast food chain, right?
Yeah.
And then the sister, like at some point, is like, you've never done hard work. You only flipped burgers.
Okay, that's weird.
That's a little weird, but I also think it's because you're in that moment they're having like a fight, so I'm assuming it's more like an emotional response.
It might have just been a thought at the time, honestly. I know a lot of that was popular.
Well, yeah, because everyone thinks the burger flipping is a teen job, yeah.
And, I mean, I don't know. To bring in my anecdotal experience that doesn't really mean anything, is just kind of used to fill time on this podcast. I did know people that, like, it depends, I think, where you are. I think all work is hard work.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I did know a guy that was a manager of a Whataburger, and he would show up every day high as fuck. And would let everybody else get really high, and they wouldn't do any work the whole day. And I genuinely mean, like, people would show up, ask for burgers, and they would say, no. We're too high to work the grill. But
That's
because
awesome.
he was the manager, they didn't get in trouble. Because it was franchised and nobody cared.
Dude, the franchisee being like, it's weird. Like, only the days this guy is here, there's like not a lot of money coming in.
Yeah, I mean, and it sucked. It still sucked.
No, yeah.
The way he talked about it was, he was like, he just didn't have any direction in life.
Oh, yeah.
So he just didn't have anything to do but get really, really. This is in Tallahassee, and I can totally understand how this happened, because there's nothing to do.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do. So all he did every day was just get really, really fucking drunk every day and get really, really high and go to work and collect his paycheck and go home. And then everyone could just do whatever they wanted. And it was probably really annoying to people that genuinely wanted to work, you know?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
But yeah, I was like, I don't know. If you worked for that one guy, there's a possibility you didn't do anything.
Do a lot of hard work, yeah.
I still think you deserve to get paid. Because I believe in UBI.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so like there's kind of that into. real quick basic plot synopsis.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. I do recommend it.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, so far.
If
Yeah.
you want like a 2002 movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, Ferreira, she graduates high school. George Lopez is her teacher, by the way. And
Oh,
like
hell yeah.
he's the one that's being like, hey, did you like
He a dick? Is George Lopez a dick?
Do you Google that real
I'm
quick?
gonna Google that because I like George Lopez because I liked his show. So George Lopez is a dick, apparently.
Yeah, looking into it, yeah.
He's a Zionist, and also he cheated on his wife, who gave him a kidney. His show was funny.
The show was funny, but
And I know his stand-up is shitty because I remember Lopez versus Lopez, where it was horrible. It was just bad. It was so bad. And apparently he's one of those guys that's like, if you're offended, leave.
oh god,
Yeah.
Loser.
But he's not had like, people are like, I don't know if he's been mean to people other than like his ex-wife. Which is like, okay.
Maybe he's reformed, except probably not. But
It's probably not. It just sounds like he had a spiral in the public eye.
at some point, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he became the
And
mayor
he
of
is a
Reno
Zionist
911,
also. Yeah.
But yeah, no. So yeah, George Lopez is the teacher, and like he's like being like, "Why didn't you apply to college? What's going on?"
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, and
Yeah.
like it's pushing her towards college.
Right.
Which, listen, it's 2002. I get why going to college was a more popular idea than it is now.
It meant something
Yeah, it did mean something.
at that time.
Did I say it on the show? I don't remember if I did. I got a TikTok recently, off topic. That was like a guy took off his his education on his resume,
And he
then
got more-
3
yeah.
job interviews or something like that. Some horrible shit.
I mean, and by I say it, when I say it meant something, I mean like it's pre-chat GPT.
That is also true. Yeah.
Meaning that now I've heard a lot of teachers or professors at colleges are like, just use ChatGPT. Or kids will use ChatGPT and it just goes, and it's like no
one
one's
cares,
doing any
yeah.
work anymore. It's just, no one's like learning.
Yeah.
Or it's hard to learn without having
Using
to use
some sort of
AI.
AI bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah. Not
Uh-huh.
like college, whatever.
You know, I know.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
But yeah, so like he's trying to get her to go to college, and
Yeah.
like, okay, so we finally get introduced to like the rest of the family.
Yeah.
I think I don't remember exactly, but like she goes back and they have like a little celebration for her graduating.
Cool.
And like I think one of the first lines from the mom at this party is like, she shouldn't eat cake, she's bigger than the cake, something like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it's like already like pounding it into your head, hey,
Damn.
she's kind of a bitch.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah. So, and like throughout the movie, she does like nice, small little emotional manipulations where like trying to make everyone feel bad. Oh, that's how it is. In the start of the movie, it's the final day of school, right?
Yeah.
But her mom is sick and is like being like, oh, my body hurts and aching, and like I want to see my daughter. And like, so the daughter, she shows up, right? Like America Ferrera shows up and like is like, I need to go to school. I'm not skipping today.
Yeah.
And like, as she says it, the mom just like jumps up and is like, so like, you fucking hate me, right? Like, it's that, like shit like that. Yeah. And like America Ferrera has a sister, if I'm not mistaken, is the original writer of the stage play that this is based on.
Oh, okay.
But she's kind of like in the middle. Like she's already probably dealt with enough of this bullshit to know when to fight and when not to fight.
Right.
And it's kind of just like taking a back seat and trying to stand up at least for Ferrera. But like, it's still kind of like taking the mom side sometimes and like still like bringing Ferrera to her, shit like that. So that's the first actual introduction. And then the second one is like calling her daughter fat.
Right.
But also we learned that she doesn't do it just to her. When she goes to work, there's another coworker that I would say is like more overweight than I think the most overweight character in the
movie.
Yeah, movie, I suppose. But also like the daughter, or like her sister is also overweight as well in a similar way, but like but only sparingly does she make fun of from the mom.
Yeah.
But the mom will bring up weight to like the coworker that she works with.
Yeah, she's fat phobic in general.
Yeah, so it's like not just like targeted, it's also like this is just her belief system, you know?
Yeah.
And they do a good female empowerment moment later on at the workplace because they basically work in a sweatshop in this garment factory.
Yeah.
Like, and also I like that they made a good point of like how fucked they're getting like working here because they sell the dresses to a manufacturer, right?
Yeah.
For $18 a piece, and the sister's like, yeah, so it goes to Bloomingdale's for $600.
Holy shit.
And America Ferrera correctly is like, I'm sorry, hold on a minute. what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then everyone's just like, just shut your mouth. Like Michael Bay, just shut your mouth to Ben Affleck about
how his movie doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, wait a minute, economically, shouldn't you just sell these on your own then? But
right.
But also, I don't want to say that necessarily because I know it's hard to set up a selling business as opposed to a business to business, you know, shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like you know, it's kind of like you're seeing how fucked they are, right?
Yeah.
And okay, so real quick, let's talk about like whiteness encroaching onto people that are Hispanic, because the manufacturer's contact that they have is also Hispanic,
right?
And is kind of like, they have like a very, like, when they go to the manufacturer, it's like a very nice corporate building, like typical, like, you know, they go to the receptionist and they're like, oh yeah, if you need to have a meeting, like shit like that. But they run into her. She's also Hispanic, and she's also saying like, listen, I only took you in because I thought a woman like me should help a woman like you. But it's like not willing to give them an advance when they need it, because she's like following the rules of like, listen, I only pay you when you give me the stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, scenes like that are so impactful to me. I think because it opens my eyes to it does what art's supposed to do, and it shows you these instances that happen to people that I'm never gonna experience because I'm white. You know, that's something that people will. I don't have a lot of. There are other things about me that people like. Autism, I think, is the biggest one that causes issues in my life. But it's not this level of I'm treating you different because you look different. You know, like racism is so. I don't know. And it's just, I'm preaching to the choir. And I'm not going to say anything particularly poignant, but it reminds me of Severance by Ling Ma.
Oh, yeah, the book, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's her name.
I believe so.
I'm going to look it
Double
up.
check, yeah.
Yeah, it is Ling Ma. Severance by Ling Ma, the book that we read.
For our book club.
I read a bit of it. I didn't read the whole thing. I forgot what happened. But the parts that I did read, I remember her working, she was making the Bibles, right?
Yes,
in the like book production, sort of drab book production company that she was working for. She was very like detail oriented, and it was a really beautiful. The book is so good. I do recommend everyone reading it.
Yeah,
but her being Asian American and going to China, right? It was China.
I don't remember exactly, but like she had to go to like a Eastern country for like the manufacturers.
I think it was China. She had to go to like an Eastern. Yeah, she had to go to a manufacturer that produced like paper and the Bibles, essentially. Like she had to go to the actual country that made the Bibles
to fully understand,
to develop like a working relationship. And she talked about how like the representatives were put up in these nice hotels, and then she ended up walking the floor, and she was ashamed that she couldn't speak in their native language, even though she. Like they looked at her and thought that maybe she should because she's Asian American, and it's an eye-opening thing. The kind of like the feeling of like America and whiteness is so built on, all of our products are built on the backs of these other countries, and we devalue the people that make them, and we force them to not only produce so much of it that they're forced to live under this like horrible capitalistic system that really only benefits us.
Yeah.
And then we devalue them as well as like a twist of the knife. And then thinking about the sort of mix of cultures, the children that are, you know, half white, half the other culture, interacting with these systems in their home countries. And the sort of mix of emotions that comes from it. It's fucking crazy to me. And it's something that I would never experience unless I had somebody who had that experience tell me about it. And then really it's only a secondhand.
Oh, yeah.
Or through art like this.
Where someone's kind of explaining like their perspective on the world that's there around.
Or it's like a film and it's showing you.
Yeah.
Or it's a book and it's describing it and it's putting you in there emotionally. I love that. Was that, and I had another instance of that reminded me of it. Oh God, I don't remember. I don't remember, but I'll remember it later. I think.
No, yeah, and I think that's another thing too that I kind of enjoy about the movie is like Ferrera's character is definitely more like out there in the sense of like she wants to get shit done, that like and wants to make things a little bit better. Yeah, because like originally the reason why they go to the place in the first place is because the sister wants to email her as opposed to going to see her in person, right? And Ferrera, like, she clocks at me, is like, oh, you're afraid of her, aren't you? Like, you're afraid to go see her, right? And you know, like, they both go together to try and like be a team together, like, right? Yeah, and it still doesn't work out. I don't believe it works out at the end, because like she has to get a loan from the dad, like their dad, to get them through the rest of the month. Yeah, and very kindly, I will say the dad character is at least more. I don't remember how it was in Lady Bird, so it doesn't matter right now. But like he's more like on Ferrera's side. By the end of it, he explicitly gives the blessing to go to Colombia because she's already made the decision, kind of, and like she goes to him while he's like working. I think yard work is what he does. Yeah, and I will say too, I appreciate that the time he's doing yard work, it's at like a fucking mansion. Right. So it's also like, you know,
it's real. No, man.
Yeah, that's exactly how it fucking is. Like, and oh god, it's every little detail like that. Not even little, but like detail like that is important, I think. But like he's like, you know, I think George Lopez, the way he describes it to both of them, like the parents, when he's trying to like say, hey, them, to like maybe consider letting her go to college, right? Yeah. It's like, you came to this country for a better opportunity, and now she has a better opportunity. She has to go towards a better opportunity, right? Yeah. And the mom's not having it, but the dad's kind of like, oh, okay, it makes sense. I'll think about it. But also is like, I'll talk to my wife about it. Like, he still has to, like, the matriarch we still have to focus on. Yeah. But yeah, so like, also, like, multiple times George Lopez just comes to the house for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, and it's like, and also announces, like, you got into Colombia. The dean told me personally for a ride, you know? Yeah. But then the mom's like, no, not New York. Not moving across, yeah. Right, yeah. And, like, I think also says, like, oh, you're trying to break up our family. Something like that, yeah.
Well, I mean, one thing about the emotional abuse and manipulation is, like, do you remember the Pedro Pascal SNL sketch with the, like, you know, and then she's playing the Hispanic mom, and her son comes home with his white girlfriend, and she's like, yeah, and then we found out he had ADHD. My son does not have ADHD. He just liked to jump. It's so good. But a lot of the comedy is like, this is the stereotypical Hispanic mom, Latin mom. And yeah, I don't know. I think there's the stereotype of like the chancla, which is like flip a shoe or like a flip flop in I get Spanish. And it's the like you're not obeying your mom. And so she's going to beat your ass with a shoe. And shit like that. Yeah. And it's kind of like a joke of like, oh, this is how Hispanic moms are, you know? And I think it's good that they're putting in these very real stereotypes of moms in there. Because I think they come from somewhere.
Yeah, no,
I think it's a lot of generational trauma.
Yes, I agree with that. Yeah, and it's also not like, it's not so stereotypical that it's like it doesn't seem believable. Like, it is more, it's all seems mutable.
Said so far sounds completely believable.
And then a wormhole opens down, like like something that completely jumps the shark. Yeah.
But in Lady Bird, to point on that, and the dad does help Lady Bird. He like helps her get into college. By like he like refinances the loan on their house.
Oh yeah.
Without talking to the mom, and she ends up just accepting and going, and before the mom even knows, which is why the mom shuts down. Yeah. But the thing about it, there's a comment on TikTok from me on a clip about Lady Bird that has gotten I think it's over 1 million likes. I keep getting notifications from it today, and I made it.
1 million likes.
I don't know. It's a lot. I haven't checked it, but I keep getting likes on it. I think every day for the past couple of years. I'm the top comment on this one TikTok, and it's essentially like, you know, it's a fucking thing that's, I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up. Yeah, I swear to
1 million.
I think it'd be so funny though if like the most famous thing you've done isn't this fucking show.
No, it is. It's this thing. Let's see if I got
the show that's been viewed by millions of fucking people.
Let's see when 3 days ago was the last time I got a like on this thing.
Really?
Okay, not 1 million. That's crazy. But 15.5 thousand likes on this.
Honestly, same difference. Yeah, that's crazy. Holy shit. Okay, so that's not the most famous thing you've done. It's still the show. Phew. Yeah, I have 15.5 thousand likes on this TikTok comment, and I made it 2 years ago, in January, and essentially it was about, it was the scenes where the mom stops talking to Lady Bird, and it's set to like sad music, and it's in the beginning, Lady Bird is like, you know, all this stuff, and it was at a time where the morning show with Jennifer Aniston was out, releasing,
where there were a lot of kind of deceptive edits about Jennifer Aniston has a monologue in it where she's talking about how sometimes your children are selfish. And yeah, as a mom, I don't want to be a mom all the time. I want to be like, you know, whatever. But the point of her character in that show is that she sucks. Like, she's not a good mom. She wants fame more than a good relationship with her daughter.
Yeah.
And she views her daughter as a way to, as getting in the way of her career. And her daughter is kind of a dick, but her daughter is a teen. And so everybody clips this monologue and everyone's like, Jennifer Aniston's so right in this scene. Right. And it was triggering me a lot.
No, dude, it's so funny that there is a gender-swapped Walter White-esque, like,
literally,
fuck Skylar White, but it's still also hating the daughter, so it's still hating a woman, but like...
Yes, well, yeah, it'll never be a man. Are you kidding
God
me?
forbid.
What the?
But yeah.
Yeah, so, okay, so this came out and, like, people were like, oh, why would she do that? What did her daughter do to her in the comments? And I made the comment that was like, okay, the entire movie... The thing that pissed me off about this at the end of the movie is the entire movie, her mom is like, you do not have the capacity to go to college. You are not smart enough. You're dumb.
Yeah.
Her mom is saying to her, you're stupid. You can't go to college. You suck. Your grades suck. Just stay home. You don't have the potential. Because Lady Bird has an older brother that did go to college and came back and dropped out of college. And so Lady Bird is like, why would you let him go to college and not me? And her mom is like, because you're not good at school. You've never been good at school and you're never going to do that. Now all of a sudden you want to go to college. That's not going to happen. And then when she gets in, when she's like, hey, I got accepted.
Yeah.
She stops talking to her completely. Like she's done just applying.
Yeah.
And somehow this path has been opened for her. It's like essentially like the biggest comeuppance to her mom the whole time is she's saying this is not possible. It's not going to happen. So don't even try to her child, to her teen, which I think is insane. Then Lady Bird, like there is a path. And the only reason that Lady Bird's allowed to do that is because of her dad who goes refinances his fucking house and with scholarship. She was good enough to get a scholarship.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the movie, Lady Bird goes to New York and realizes how lonely it is and reads her mom's letter, her mom writes her a letter of all of her feelings.
Yeah.
And sort of understands her mom a little bit more. Which I didn't like that ending. I don't know. I think if her mom wasn't such a fucking bitch throughout the movie, then I would be, but I'm me.
No, I get it. Yeah.
I think it's still as much as it impacted me, that was such a different experience with a parent. It's just a different experience. It's not my own parental experience, but it's so similar. I felt upset by the ending. So yeah, the dad is on her side.
Okay, that's good. Yeah,
that is still similar, but it's also like he's a little sneaky.
Yeah,
as well. A little even more like the
layers. I get
the stakes are high.
Yeah,
this sounds more understandable.
Yeah, this is more like this.
Which means I probably actually like it better than Ladybird.
I will say too, the mom doesn't really have a redemption arc in the sense of like at the end she also does the thing that I remember happening in Ladybird where she also shuts down after she says she's gonna go.
Damn.
And like the mom, Ferrera wants a blessing from her mom,
right?
And it's like the day she's leaving and like going to the the airport, the plane, whatever.
Yeah.
And only the dad and grandpa, I believe, are with her because like the mom just doesn't go, and I don't think actually says like specifically you get a blessing.
Yeah.
But like then the dad and grandpa are like, "Oh, we love you. We're gonna see you off."
Yeah.
And there's not a letter that like you open up in New York. Like the ending is just Ferrera like walking around New York with a smile on her face.
Oh, great.
Free.
That's awesome. That's what I wanted from Ladybird. But it's not what happened.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what other themes I can get through real quick. The Ferrera, like the new generation, like kind of inspiring the older generations because they work in a sweatshop. Like it's super hot, and at some point, Ferrera just like takes off her shirt completely and is like, it's too hot in here." And her mom, because they're all working at the same factory, is like, "Fucking cover yourself, you fucker."
Yeah.
And like she slowly goes around and like convinces, and like there's like a. I don't know, describe it like a showdown of who's actually like the fattest, I guess, but in the way of like, no, actually your stretch marks aren't that bad. Look at these stretch marks or look at these cellulose. Like this is real.
That's funny.
And at some point there's just like 4 women with fucking their shirts off in the middle. And they're all like, "All right, we're just going to work like this. Fuck it." Yeah. And then the mom's like, "Horse."
Well, I mean, I don't think you can though at a sweatshop, right? You're not really supposed to.
Well, it's not really a sweatshop. It's like the sister's like
her store, but it's said I mean, well, you're not supposed to have loose clothing around machinery. That's what I'm thinking.
That's also true. Yeah. But yeah, so they all just like that's like a little bit of an empowering moment after like Ferrera.
That's kind of cool. Yeah. I like that.
Let's talk about the boyfriend real quick because Ferrera does lose her virginity to him.
Okay.
And lies to her mom multiple times about like, "Oh, I'm going to mass right now," but instead goes with the boyfriend.
Yeah.
And like at some point she's like at the convenience store or like the pharmacy, she's buying something and is like, "Oh, can I also buy condoms?" And it's like the lady at the counter's like, "Oh, which ones?" And actually helps her pick out like condoms, which is nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the phrasing is like, "Oh, these are fun." These are And it's all
Dude,
it's like
the fucking ribbed KY jelly sponsorship
like it had
in the
like
movie. Awesome.
Ribbed for her pleasure. Yeah. It's like the fun one. It also has just like a bunch of like colors and rainbows on it or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like, so they have sex and they also have like the moment where like she wants to turn on the light so like he can see her, you know?
Yeah.
And like she's staring at the mirror and like is like you know, the self-loathing of like being fat and like, do you actually like this to the guy? And like the guy's like, "You're beautiful," you know? And they have that. They do have the corny, like at some point they're in the car, like she's like, "You don't like," he says like, "You're not fat, you're beautiful," you know?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, which I mean, listen, dumb white guy, I get it. You got to give him the dumb lines.
Gotta give him the dumb lines. Well, it's probably, you know.
That was probably still like a sentiment back, like the idea that
it took a while before people were like, "That's not good, actually.
Yeah.
What's wrong with being fat?" Like, I think it really was until college before I started hearing people be like, "No, I am fat. It's okay to be fat."
Yeah.
Like, before then it wasn't. People would say that shit with a smile on your face and you were just expected to be like, "Thanks."
Real good compliment, bud.
Cool, man. Thanks.
And you also want to show me swear words in Spanish through the phone.
But it's all, I mean, it's corny, but it's also like, I don't know. It is nice. And also when you are a fat girl having sexual encounters for the first time, shit like that. I was shocked at how much it mattered to me. People saying that.
Yeah.
Because it was really a shock that people were sexually attracted to me at all.
Yeah, and I will, especially when the mom consistently is like making comments about her weight, and is like, I think also explicitly says like a husband wouldn't like you.
Yeah,
if you're fat, but also makes also the old fashioned like if you're not a virgin, no man will take you and marry you.
Which, you know, it sounds crazy that a mom would say that, but like, yeah,
no,
they be saying that shit. Like my mom was talking about shit all the time. You're not gonna get married. You're never gonna get married if you act like this or that or whatever or this and da. Yeah, all the time.
No, yeah, and like there's points in the movie where like they like the mom tells like another coworker where it's like, oh yeah, I've given up on like my oldest daughter getting married, like you know, because now she runs the business or whatever, and it's like, well, I gotta hope for my youngest.
Yeah,
and then she at some point, I don't know how, like she
like
just
a business owner can't get married.
Yeah, basically, I guess.
All right,
but yeah, no.
Shit.
Internalized misogyny, you know, it's all good. It's all fun.
That's pretty externalized. It's out there. Yeah.
But no, so okay, like the night after they fuck Ferreira and the boyfriend, the mom just like knows.
Yeah.
And like has the scene of like, I can't believe you did this. And also slaps Ferreira in the face. Like and like, yeah, it's like very like Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, my mom called me a whore.
Yeah, like it's horrible. And I think the word is puta, I think. Yeah, like very explicitly.
Is that whore or is that bitch?
I think it might just be bitch. I don't remember.
I think it is bitch.
Yeah, but whatever.
Yeah.
Still calling a bad name to your own daughter.
Yeah.
After physically assaulting her.
It's so crazy how much all this is old hat to me. Actually, this is so normal to me.
Not great.
Which is insane. Yeah.
Fuck, I had another thing, but
the slapping, I never got... What? No, I never got slapped. Okay. I don't think I got slapped.
Well, that's good, at least.
But it was a lot of like, you...
I'm gonna, yeah.
You're a whore. Stuff like that, yeah.
So, yeah, and she's like definitely like... God, I'm trying to think of what other themes... Because that's all the main stuff that happens. I feel like I got the plot pretty much down.
Yeah.
But I do like this movie... for what it is and for the time frame that it is. It
sounds really good.
Yeah, it is a good movie.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of how to wrap it up. The segment, I guess.
Honestly, I really, from your description, and maybe it's just the show is gaslighting me and I'm having trauma from this segment of the show, but like, I'm really happy that nothing crazy has happened yet. Like maybe the slapping? But that's not so crazy.
That's like the hardest moment for sure.
Now you see me crazy. You know what I mean?
I've really hurt you.
This is really nice. Yeah. It's nice to have a movie that like, and also that I can relate to a lot
and make sense to you. Like,
yeah, it sounds like it's probably I would like it better than Lady Bird because there are a lot of parts of Lady Bird I didn't connect to because I wasn't like Lady Bird at all. As a teen, I was very much the opposite. I was trying very hard to be what my mom wanted me to be.
Yeah.
And then I was still, of course, it was never going to be enough. So when I would still fail, I would have moments of like rebellion. And I still ended up with my mom telling me I was a so like the only moments of Lady Bird that I connected with were her mom yelling at her because those were the parts that still happened. So like having a movie that's essentially Lady Bird,
but a little more toned down,
fatness,
yeah.
And I also appreciate a lot of the racial aspects of it because I think that's really important.
Yeah,
I don't know. All this is really it's nice, I guess, to feel represented in a movie that even isn't really supposed to represent me specifically.
Yeah,
but it's nice to. It's nice that there's a movie out there that has this in it, I guess, is what I'm feeling.
There probably is stuff that I'm missing and I can't think off the top of my head, mostly because I have a headache right now, but...
Real.
I do think...
Sounds really good.
It is a really good movie. I do recommend it.
Yeah.
And giving it a watch.
I don't know, and when you talk about the white boyfriend stuff, it does sound cheesy, but it's also nice. Like, he
is still trying to be nice, yeah, but it is like you just feel the privilege this kid has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to say. I don't know the fucking name of this movie, but it's like a movie that my grandma made us all watch in a hotel room.
I don't like where this story's going.
No, it's just because the TV was always on, and it was always on movies and old movies and stuff. She needed her Turner Classic Movies and things. And it was a movie about like indigenous Americans and being forced off of their the sort of like the tactics that would happen to them in forcing them sort of to assimilate into whiteness. It was very specific. It was a very specific historical thing where there was a group of Native American or indigenous Americans that had assigned, like, they could either choose to live on the reservation or they could sign this thing and be given a work, like given a job in a different location. But they were going to be forced to like assimilate into white society. And at the end, it's sort of like the story of this like leader that wouldn't choose, who was killed, and then like the people around him, because of him dying and him being the like leader of them, choosing to sign the contract because it was like their hope had gone out and their hope had died, you know, sort of this like conquering. And it was the ending of it is one of the characters gets on a train and walks off, and he's, you know, his long hair is cut, which is a big deal in indigenous society. And he's in like, you know, like a white get up of like a suit and all this stuff. And he kind of walks out and he just starts crying because he's like, this isn't how I want to live. And I think about that a lot in situations like this, where it's like other races being forced into a society they don't want to be a part of, you know, but having to because of resources. Yeah. Because whiteness is taking it away from them. Yeah. Through horrible colonization. Yeah.
I'm glad that we've gotten better as a society since then, and definitely know.
See if I can find it. There's probably 1 million of these.
Yeah.
All right, so I have 4 different movies that are like essentially could be this. It's either They Died with Their Boots On, 1941, Chief Crazy Horse, 1955, Tecumseh, 1972, or Tecumseh the Last Warrior, 1995.
Jesus.
It's probably not the 95 one, because it was older than that. It was either the 1955 Chief Crazy Horse, but they're all about the Battle of Little Bighorn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which apparently from light Wikipedia reading was light. You know, there were these indigenous rivals, and one of them kind of sold the other one out to the white man.
Oh,
because of their rivalry. With proof of gold in the Lakota tribal region, which started the gold rush.
Jesus.
Yeah. So it's like a selling out of your own kind of race.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, which actually makes that scene of him being on a fucking train and breaking down way more horrifying. But yeah, it was years and years and years ago. It was just like on TV in a fucking hotel that I saw that scene. And it was fucking wild, man.
Yeah. Jesus, man.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, just fuck.
I know. Maybe I'll do like a Turner Classic Movie, like old movie mansplains. Old movie splains.
Old mansplains.
Old Sarah here in the old mansplains.
Hell yeah, dude.
That would be fun. I like that.
Okay, all right.
I don't know if people would care, but I like that shit.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to go to fucking ads, dude?
Let's go to motherfucking ads.
Let's make some money off of of what we've just done.
Let's fucking go.
Welcome to the ad break. Welcome. Hey, are you enjoying this podcast so far? Then you better like, comment, subscribe.
For fucking sure, man.
Then you better like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell, rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts. And don't forget to share.
Yeah,
just share it.
Just with your
print out QR codes. Yeah, share it with your cat. Yeah. Buy an iPad for your cat and
set
just
it
have
up
it an autoplay.
constantly.
Yeah.
This is a bad bit. This is not a good bit.
Starting over.
No, fuck that. Continue.
If you want to support the podcast financially, there's a couple ways to do it. You can go over to buymeacoffee.com/APWSTR.
What are you guys going to do if I do that, huh? What do I get out of it?
We'll read your coffees as long as it's not racist, homophobic, transphobic.
Man,
sort of
I was
evil.
going to be all that.
Well, don't be all that, first of all.
Man.
Second of all.
Dang it.
Those are honestly, the bar is in hell
The
for you
bar
to
is
send
in hell.
something over for us to read.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have a couple coffees this week. Thank you all very much.
Okay.
Don't remember if we did this one, but I'll start just to be safe.
Okay.
Chloe MC bought 3 coffees. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey, Josh and Sarah.
Hey.
I've been listening for years, play your pod on repeat, and adore your work as always.
Mhm.
I can't thank you both enough for what you do. I'm grateful for the laughter, compassionate insights, and honest callouts. I'm a loud, angry bitch, and I've been taking up space in infuriating, depraved, cishet white man majority of my life.
Hell yeah.
People like you empower me to keep raising hell. I've bought coffees in the past, but it's been a hot minute. I'm hopeful I can afford to contribute to the wonderful charities and organizations you promote sometime soon.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you had some recommendations for ethical platforms to listen to the podcast. I'm planning on moving to Cubuzz for tunes, but they don't carry audiobooks/podcasts.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. My apologies for using the word depraved. This could easily be misconstrued as deprived, and a possible spelling error, but I definitely meant depraved. I couldn't think of a better adjective.
No,
it's all good. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. You're totally fine.
But thank you for the coffee.
Yeah, thank you. Unfortunately, there's no real ethical way other than something that's like open source.
Yeah, from what I've looked into it, there's a lot of pretty much. It's either like an open source, as in like the only thing the app does is like podcasts, and like it's kind of your best bet.
Yeah.
Even then, though, everything kind of goes through Apple for better and for worse.
YouTube's Google.
YouTube is Google. Spotify, Spotify.
Yeah.
There's pros and cons to all of them. But if you're looking for something that's ethical, probably your best bet's open source. But even then, caveat Apple.
Yeah.
Caveat Apple.
Yeah. So I don't know. We appreciate you just listening to the show in general.
In whatever way you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But thank you very much for the coffees. We appreciate it. Sorry that there's not a great answer.
Maybe Patreon?
Patreon. Yeah, Patreon. Yeah.
Patreon.
For free. No, not for free. For money.
For money. Or free.
Or free. I think there's a free. But thank you very much for the coffees. Appreciate it. Evan, bought a coffee. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Howdy.
Howdy.
I have a little extra spending money for the first time in a while, and I wanted to send it y'all's ways as a thank you for the podcast.
Thank you.
I've been listening since about 2022, and genuinely, y'all have helped me be more critical and form better opinions.
Nice.
I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness, parentheses is the lamest cult, their words, not mine, Your Honor, and am autistic, so I lacked a lot of social awareness and had very right-leaning political opinions after getting out.
Right.
But the podcast was one of my first steps in deconstructing all of that junk. Since then, I've grown, socially transitioned, and met my lovely partner, and now I'm living a much happier life.
Dude, this is fucking awesome.
It may be a bit silly to put this much importance on a comedy podcast, but genuinely thank y'all. Hopefully you both have a great day. P.S. I love the episode where y'all talked about I saw the TV glow. Good shit. It's been officially non-binary approved.
Yay!
Yeah, we did it.
We are transing people with our podcast. Let's freaking go.
I know it's not embarrassing to have your life change from a comedy podcast.
No.
Although it is embarrassing to get your life changed from a Reddit podcast, which is the difference.
Yeah. Then we're not
every
that.
other podcast that reads Reddit stories that isn't us.
Other than the judges and Reddit on Wiki and
that's it.
That's it. No, that's fucking awesome, dude.
No, congrats. Hell yeah.
That's
nice to know. Yeah. I hope that we do help people.
I hope so
not
too.
Have horrible opinions, you know.
That's a really cool thing. I've known people that are Jehovah's Witness, and it is a cult.
Real? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Sarah and listeners' words, not mine.
Yeah. It's not fun, man. And I'm glad that you were able to get out and like actually socially transition. That's fucking cool,
yeah,
man.
Hell yeah. But yeah, congrats. Yeah, and thank you very much for listening for this long. 2022, I feel anytime someone says 2022 or like earlier, I'm like, what
You're
the
a real one.
fuck?
Real.
You've been doing this since 2022?
For real.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But thank you very much for this coffee. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And Fox and Thigh High Socks bought 7 coffees.
Let's
thank you.
go, Fox and Thigh High Socks.
Welcome to the Fox and Thigh High Socks segment of the coffee of the ad segment. Yeah.
Let's freaking go.
Heyo, it's
Heyo.
me again.
Hi.
I just like giving you money, so today I'll just ask a question.
Oh, thank you. We enjoy having money.
Please.
Please.
Sarah's birthday is coming up. We got to get to Stardew Valley Symphony.
It's okay.
If someone you really didn't like asked you for a movie or TV show recommendations, and they will watch all of it no matter what would you recommend? You don't have to actually know them, aka political figures, actors, etc. I wish my father, I'd make my father watch Banana Fish. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can traumatize my father better than him.
Lost.
That is probably the most...
Lost. I'd say Lost.
That's probably the correct answer for literally anyone.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of, in context, I think if someone didn't have a sense of humor, I probably would make them watch, like, The Room or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe War of the Worlds. I haven't watched it yet.
I saw a review for it, and it's, like, kind of funny.
Yeah.
But it's pretty mid, but it's kind of funny, because instead of, like, a lot of... I watched the Drew Gooden video on it.
Yeah.
And it's like a bunch of shit happens on screen, and instead of like there being reactions to it, it's just Ice Cube going, damn! Which is really funny.
I'm glad that Unfriended was a positive cultural impact on society.
They keep trying to do it.
They keep trying, man.
And it is not working. Maybe like Bye Bye Man.
I think it worked like once, but Bye Bye Man actually, they had a camera.
No, I mean, like, Bye Bye Man's a bad movie to make somebody watch.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
The second Blair Witch was really bad.
Apparently, yeah.
I don't remember anything about it. And I saw it in theaters on my birthday.
God, I'm trying to think of something that's like
a drone.
mid.
They had a drone in the Blair Witch, too.
Probably like 90% of what I've talked about on Josh Mansplains, if I really hated someone.
Yeah.
What was the worst one I've done? I know I said it was recent. There was one that I was like dreading doing, and I can't remember which one it was right
honestly,
now.
I think I've wiped it from my brain.
Which honestly, I have too.
Glory days. Glory days.
Oh, yeah, glory days.
You have to follow motherfucking Ben Affleck in his beard era, the worst
Goatee
era.
by the way,
Goatee
yeah.
era. He sucks.
Not stubble as he tries to go out and hold the Dunkin' Donuts beard era.
The music's like kind of good, but it's mostly bad. And it's just like a bunch of just like, man, doesn't it suck to be white and in college? Like a white guy in college and being an artist. And the only good part about it is what's his face?
Matt Damon, is that?
No.
Oh,
fuck
no.
you. Why the fuck would I say that? Why the fuck would I say
French
that?
Stewart?
Yes, French Stewart. French Stewart's in the fucking movie. You think I'm going to say Matt Damon? You're looking at the camera like, did we get this? Are we getting this?
We got it.
Why the fuck would I say Matt Damon? He's in the movie for 2 goddamn seconds.
Sorry, I forgot about that. But I think
French Stewart plays Dennis from
It's Always Sunny.
It's Always Sunny before Dennis from It's Always Sunny ever existed in the mind of Glenn Howerton. It's amazing, that performance only. Fucking yeah. A lot of really good people are in it, and it just is bad.
It's bad.
It's a really bad
movie.
One.
That's a good answer. I'm gonna parrot that as well.
It just sucks. The music's almost good, and it's still bad somehow.
Yeah. I parroted that answer. I agree with that.
But if I really, really hated them, I'd say Lost. So they fall in love with it, and then they fall out of love with it.
Absolutely destroyed every week.
Abused by the TV show. Yeah.
Anything you could do, I can do better.
Yeah.
But thank you for all the coffees, everybody. Yeah. We also have Patreon, patreon.com/buy, not buy me coffee. We also have Patreon, patreon.com/APWSTR.
You're like,
not fucking that bullshit. Patreon.com, APWSTR. If you want to support us on a monthly or yearly basis, we have $1, $3, $5, and $10 tiers. It's a pay what you want system. Basically, if you want to help support the podcast get made every week when we're able to do it. We try to make exclusive content when we can, and we also try to get the releases out early. Yeah. For sure, no ads on any podcast that we put out, not even including this segment, unless you purposely go into the RSS feed to listen to just this segment.
Because you like listening to it, which some people do.
And we do appreciate it still.
Yes, thank you.
But it definitely helps out during months where ads are bad. Yeah. And it's a nice, stable source of income that helps keep the show afloat. And fuels so many coffee Costco trips when I need to go get 112 ounces of coffee creamer every week.
We go through one of those a week?
We go every 2 weeks. We go through one bottle every week.
What?
Give or take, yeah.
That's a lot of creamer.
We need a lot of coffee to make shit like this.
My God, that's crazy.
So fuel our Costco trips, patreon.com, APWSTR. If you give us $5 or $10 a month, you also get your name added to the end of the podcast in the video, as well as in the description of the podcast.
I think you're lying about the creamer.
I'm not lying that much.
That's fucking crazy,
If I'm wrong about it, it's like maybe 3/4 of a bottle every week.
That I believe.
That's probably closer.
That I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it feels like every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, I have to go get creamer.
It's every 3 bottles, you get one.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But yeah, $1 to $3 tiers, you also get a week free trial.
Yes.
And you get access to the Discord as well. We also have our book club on the Discord.
Yeah. Next week is our book club on My Sweet Audrina.
Yeah.
By VC Andrews.
Yeah, so get in while you can. Again, patreon.com/APWSTR. We have mutual aid links down in the description as well. Sarah, if you want to talk about that.
Palestine, Congo, Sudan, Lebanon, Hurricane Helene, California wildfires, whatever you want, it's in there. If you see something that's missing and you want it to be put in there, you can contact me in my asks on that'soheron.tumblr.com. That's THATSOHEERON.tumblr.com. Also red cards, you can print those out and give them to your loved ones that may have interactions with ICE, and they just translate from English into various languages your rights when dealing with ICE. Like, you don't have to open the door if they don't have a warrant specifically signed by a judge. They can put the warrant underneath the door so you don't have to open the door, because they can take that as like permission to enter the home, which is fucked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's really good for people that maybe don't speak English and don't know their rights when dealing with ICE. And yeah, it's good stuff. And you can just print it out right at home, cut them out, give them to your loved ones so they have it constantly. Which is good.
And yeah, all that's down in the description as well as in our link tree. Link tree is a podcast will save this. But until then, enjoy the rest of the show. I believe that's everything. Good shit.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's Reddit time,
it's
everybody.
Reddit time. It is Reddit time.
Hello, everybody. It's Reddit time.
It's time for the serious portion of the show where we talk about Reddit.
It's Reddit time. Hey, I didn't see you there. It's Reddit time.
We have the opposite problem with the ways kids you know, where we don't know how to start a segment.
Should I do... Okay, you have 2 D&D
ways we can go right now?
Yeah. There's one that's like wacky.
Okay.
And then there's other.
Let's start wacky.
Okay.
Because other is like, we need that for like the middle of the show. So there's like when we go down the valley, there's a hill we can go back up, you know?
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Storytelling.
All right. The title. This is from r/D&D.
Okay.
Bard is addicted to backflipping.
Kick him out.
Kick him out of your table. Cut him off. Cut him out of your life forever because he's backflipping everywhere.
Benson Boone, whatever his fucking name is.
One of my players are playing a bard with a ridiculous bonus to acrobatics. But
the one person.
Is it like the +11 you get when you're a bard at some point?
Probably, yeah. They decided to put that instead of in the real shit. They put it in acrobatics.
You get the expertise that doubles your proficiency, and
then you get the one that gives you half proficiency in everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I swear to God, acrobatics is kind of
that's a funny fucking choice. When it's like you should just be doing persuasion.
When you like the role play, but the part where you say I do a backflip instead of the actual role play.
It's really funny. One of my players are playing a bard with a ridiculous bonus to acrobatics and has a habit to backflip his way out of problems.
Awesome. On second thought, I'm in. I'm so
backflip your way out of problems, man. So far, the bard has managed to gain the following effects of a successful backflip. 1, impressing an aggressive orc, making them not hostile. Whoa, dude, that's fucking cool.
That's not
that's
not the bard's fault that's your fault as a DM for allowing that to happen.
Bro, I'm not even gonna fight you guys anymore. That shit's cool.
I'm the one that tells the truth and you're getting through. I'm the one that lies, and that was not cool.
Distracting a bandit, giving the rogue a sneak attack window. That's how it should be done.
That seems normal. Yeah, that sounds like a bard thing to do.
Performing wild magic while imbued with gnomish magic. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Gaining free lodging at a local inn. Also what it's supposed to be for.
Yeah.
Yeah. winning a dispute with the cleric on the ownership of a horse. Backflipping onto a horse, I mean, like, I own this shit now.
I've claimed it.
I've claimed this horse now.
The guy's like, well, I can't do a backflip like that.
I can't.
Shit.
I can't. God damn it.
Again, you're the one allowing this to happen.
Yeah, you're God. So you did let this happen.
You could be more vengeful.
I mean, this is one of the worst parts of DMing. You created this monster. This backflipping monster.
Yeah.
I want to give the players a memorable situation that can be solved or enhanced with a backflip. Do any of you have any experiences where a backflip has been the solution to a problem?
Okay, real quick, for your bard character that you want, what bard character do you want?
Boring
put him
answer.
In circus. Yeah,
boring answer. Put him in a circus.
Do you want the bard player that does all the backflips, or is 24/7 horny, derailing everything so he can fuck any hole in any wall that he can find?
I do think it's funny, the fucking part of the D&D, as long as everybody's down, and also where you're not really describing, because my personal boundaries are you don't describe the sex. You know
Rolling
what I mean?
For, okay, are we doing this under the sheets or above the sheets? Nat 1, it's on the floor. Going on the floor.
That's a nat 1? That's a nat 20 in this house. Why don't we do it in the fucking road? You know what I'm saying?
What the
no one will be watching us.
Sorry, but yeah. But as long as everyone consents.
Yeah, as long as everyone consents, I mean, you know, whatever. I think that's okay, as long as it's like, I don't know, it's not boring.
Yeah, right.
Like if he's like, ooh, big puddle of slime, I want to get all up in that slime. That's funny to me.
It's a little funny, yeah.
As long as it doesn't make everybody uncomfortable.
Yeah, which I think is important.
Or like literally a hole in the motherfucking wall. Like there's no one on the other side. It's just a hole in the damn wall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck this wall, baby. Or like Rick and Morty, I'm gonna fuck this whole planet. That shit's funny.
Yeah, it's funny, yeah.
I think it's funny.
Yeah.
I think it's funny.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you here, Sarah.
But no, I would rather have a backflipping bard.
Well, yeah, I agree with that.
I bring this up because I have a warlock who does a lot of... He's not proficient in acrobatics at all, which is really funny.
Yeah.
But he does a lot of cartwheels, and it's awesome. It's fucking awesome every single time.
No, yeah.
I'm sure other people at the table are like, he's backflipping. Or he's cartwheeling
I'm willing to bet that there's a point where it gets annoying. That being said, you did only say 6 times that you could recall, and D&D is like a 4-hour game every week.
So that's not a lot of backflipping.
Yeah. How long have you been at the table? That's my question.
They're complaining. They want more backflips.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How do I encourage them to keep
backflipping? Circus is the boring answer. Yeah. I don't know. I think anything where you're gonna be like, we're gonna have to jump. You know what I mean?
There's a bunch of continuous throwing poison darts in this hallway.
Somebody has you on the edge of a cliff.
And you have to backflip to hit the edge of the cliff where someone put a baton there, and then
you gotta hang.
You gotta hang while you throw the banana peel onto the cliff,
and then you backflip out under. Give him a movable rod, like I gave Gatorade.
Yes, yeah.
It'd be like that one instance that we need to animate where, okay, this is what happened, everybody.
Yeah, okay, so my Gator character, Gatorade.
So yeah, this is an animal-based character. There's a warlock that's a cowboy duck, which is the cartwheeling character I mentioned before. There's a rogue that's an octopus, and Josh was playing a gator
fighter, I think.
And this is like an actual. These are not humanoid.
They're actual
animals, and they have D&D level powers. Is the idea of the thing. Okay, so the rogue octopus was going to come down a chimney.
Great start.
Going to come down a chimney and then like rush out at an orc that was like looking, or like some sort of goblin. Some sort of like, hobgoblin
on patrol, right?
An ogre, yeah. There were a bunch of ogres on patrol. This is like huge, beefy boys that are hard to kill.
Yeah.
And this octopus came down this chimney, flew at this ogre, and like went around him in his face, or like either I think he sprayed ink at him or something.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Something to blind him in some sort of way. And either I think he like wrapped around his face and then started stabbing him in the back.
Yeah.
And while that happened, I think he sort of muffled his screams so that he died just like silently.
Yeah.
But then as that happened, Gatorade and Dusty Jones, which is the name of the cowboy duck.
Yeah.
Dusty Jones flew up into the rafters and had his two pistols, his dual wielding pistols, while Gatorade used his immovable rod
to get the jump, I think.
Yeah, you had gone into like this archway or something.
Yeah.
You had done a strength acrobatics jump to flip yourself onto this rod, but to make yourself like vertical.
Yeah.
With your jaws.
Yeah.
And then when a bunch of ogres came in to see what the ruckus was, they saw an octopus on the ogre on the ground. Dusty Jones, nat 20, shot one of them dead, and then you did a backflip, flipped over and chopped the other one's head off.
Yeah.
And it was like all this happened within like maybe 12 seconds.
Yeah, like
two
turns
rounds
tops.
of combat.
Yeah.
And it was epic, man.
It was great, yeah.
I want somebody to animate it. We've needed to animate it this whole time and nobody's done it yet.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
I will say, you showed me a TikTok, I think, yesterday. That was how do you want to do it? I want to put some flavor on this. I mean, don't you want to put a little bit of flavor on it? I think I think kickflips are easy
flavor.
Yeah, I think that's an easy flavor to add.
Call me Gordon Ramsay because I'm about to cook.
That's such a good TikTok. But was the guy complaining? Maybe I missed the
he wasn't
tone.
complaining.
Okay,
he's asking for more ideas. On how to
ideas.
backflip.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
I've said this
I don't
now
know
3
why.
times.
I'm so sorry.
No,
I
it's
really.
okay.
That's awesome. Sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd complain, I guess. That's what I'm learning.
Give him something where he can use his backflips, like a rod or something.
Like a rod, yeah. A rod is good. Because then, also a rod where you just kind of like place it like one of those in the doorway, like crunch machines or whatever.
Yeah,
like you just keep moving it. Pull up bar, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can like...
Give him a fucking hobby horse or something.
Yeah.
Not a hobby horse. What is it? What is it called where you do your stunts on top of the thing in gymnastics wise?
Oh, like a I was gonna say
horse,
box.
right?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sure.
I don't know. It's something.
Yeah.
Pommel horse.
Pommel horse? A pommel horse. Oh, yeah, pommel horse. Yeah.
Get him some sort of pommel horse so he does backflips and he can do tricks off of
Yeah,
it.
like doing the...
Or
like
get him a fucking motorcycle or something. Get him something where he does backflips up off the motorcycle.
Honestly, skateboard.
Skateboard.
Get him sunglasses and skateboards. Backflips, kickflips, a couple other flips.
Give
You're
him a
good.
bunch of cool items. Give him tools, man.
Make that bar Tony Hawk.
Make that bar Tony Hawk.
There
dude.
we go. Yeah.
Trying to think of what else? I don't know.
I don't know either. Yeah. Other than just keep on backflipping
or throw him in the damn circus. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever. Solved it though.
Yeah.
There's a mystery at the circus.
Make
we gotta
him
solve.
fucking Spider-Man or something.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, give him like just one big rope.
Yeah.
Swing.
One big whoop.
Oh, like a whip, like Indiana Jones whip.
whip.
There you
Give
go.
him
That's
like a
what I'm
whip.
thinking. That's what I'm. Now we're cooking with gas here.
I have to give Stephen Jenkins chain whips at some point.
Oh hell
so you
yeah!
can cast heat metal on them.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That'd be awesome.
Am I the asshole for telling my best friend I understood why his fiance is so disappointed that he proposed to her at the gym?
I think I saw this one, but I didn't read it.
That's fair.
Or I saw something similar to this one, maybe.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I, 27 female, was excited when my best friend, 27 male, told me he had proposed to his girlfriend, 29 female. He said that he had the proposal on video. I was so confused when the video started out in a woman's gym.
So you guys are gonna go to like a picnic or something, right?
Yeah. We're leaving the gym, yeah. When I saw his girlfriend on an exercise machine in the video, I had a bad feeling. She looked so shocked and she said yes. She only looked happy for 2 minutes and the rest of the time she gave an insincere smile.
Ew.
My best friend expressed frustration that his fiance had confessed she wasn't happy with the proposal after he asked her why she looked so sad. He was venting to me and asked me how I feel if a guy proposed to me while I was at the gym. I guess he really expected me to agree with him, but I said I would hate it. I said I don't want to be proposed to when I'm sweaty and stinky at the gym. I basically explained to him that I understood why she was disappointed. My best friend called me shallow and a bad friend, Am I the asshole?
No, I mean, pretty obviously not.
Yeah.
I don't think it's shallow to want to be proposed to in a specific way.
Or not when you're at your lowest that you'll ever be.
Yeah.
Mid gym.
Gym?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that's how the gym was.
Well, I feel, I mean.
Obviously, I don't fucking go to the gym.
Well, I mean, like the idea, because I get the idea of being sweaty and just like feeling gross. Like you do like 5 miles on the treadmill.
To be fair, I am so fat that even if you proposed to me on a beach at sundown, I would be sweaty. Also,
that is fair. I guess if you go outside in Florida, you're kind of fucked. Yeah.
Or just if you're fat like me, you sweat all the time.
Fair. No.
But I mean, I think the proposal stuff like this always comes down to communication. He did not talk to her
about what his,
or he did, and he just was like, "No, gym time, gym proposal time." Gym. You know what? The gym.
You know, babe, I only love you when you're at the gym, so that's why I proposed to you here when you're...
Which is why it's so specific. It's such a red flag. If it's supposed to be a surprise, you can still surprise somebody. You just talk to them beforehand, and then you're like, okay, later. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
But like, to want it to be a surprise so bad that you propose to them, and then you just kind of want... You know,
so like
I don't know,
kind of
praise at any moment. Like, you should be glad that I deigned to marry you, bitch.
You should be thankful that I'm even around.
You're
actually,
so shallow. All you want more than like air and water and clothing and shelter. That's fucking crazy.
Everyone
man.
knows we only need the bare minimum of the hierarchy of needs. Yeah.
Yeah. Which, I'm going to be honest, I think in this day and age is not marriage. I don't think you need to be married. So you're doing an extra thing.
Just for...
I don't know why we don't flip it around on men in this moment, where he's like, you're shallow because you don't want to marry me. You're entitled to my marriage to you.
Yeah. And also, I'm also entitled to being proposed in a way that's respectful, I guess.
It makes me feel like seen or listened to. That's the red flag, is that you failed the listening test, which is the test, and I'm going to be honest.
Sorry.
That is the basis of all relationships ever.
Is the listening test of actually paying attention to your partner?
Yeah, or just friends, your dog, your cat.
When my cat meows and like looks at the empty food bowl, I don't understand what's going on.
My cat's ears are constantly airplane ears, and she's clawing me all the time. Should I stop petting her? Yeah, dude.
Probably.
You're not listening to your motherfucking cat. That you're ruining your relationship with your cat.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's another thing too to like. I feel like if you're gonna do a surprise proposal, right? I feel like there should be something that's less like mundane going on. Like,
yeah. I mean, well, I think some women probably want like a genuinely
like a genuine surprise.
There's some people that are probably fine with that.
But I feel like maybe not during, I guess I feel like the gym's a chore. Like, I feel like you wouldn't go to like Publix.
Yeah.
And in the middle between the Captain Crunch and like whatever, the bread.
I mean, you know, if we're just, I think it could be like, and I'm just making up shit. If you met at the gym, that could be cute.
Okay, that's fair.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
You met at a Publix.
Then you propose,
be cute.
Yeah.
Could be cute if you did that. But, I mean, obviously that requires like, you know what, babe? I would really love to be proposed to at a Publix.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Wink, wink,
you
nudge,
should maybe
nudge.
consider doing that.
So funny. And you do have to be honest. It's funny to think like a girlfriend or wanting to be proposed to. And it's like, hey, you know what? On the way to Publix, I think it would be really nice if I was proposed to at Publix. Out of Publix, no proposal. You know, it would be so good if I was proposed to
when we get home.
Yeah, just at the gym, no proposal, walking mad as fuck.
Yeah.
Pissed as hell.
That'd be funny too. Like the partner also has like the ring on hand. Like, should I? No, this is probably a test. He's waiting for when they
go to Disney tomorrow.
Yeah. No, I think they want it during the Tower of Terror
Disney.
Ride. Yes, yeah.
Terror ride.
They want it mid-drop.
In line, like, I think it would be great. I was supposed to.
Showing the ring as the elevator goes up, so it just flies up above everybody.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Shit. Oh, fuck.
And that'll be on video for you, too, so you don't have to worry about
Yeah. That's your wedding. It's her face palming, him being like, oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
See, now we got all our bases covered. Yeah.
Everybody else screaming, shitting, wetting their pants because of how scary the Tower of Terror ride is.
Yeah. You know what I think another issue is with this in the gym specifically? I think a lot of people hate when people
do it in public.
Well, do it, not even that, but like going to a gym and like seeing someone record themselves while they're working out. I feel like a lot of people kind of have like an icky feeling about.
Yeah.
But then I also think the added layer of like surprising someone on camera mid workout.
Yeah.
Is also like.
That's one of those like like people. Because it's not just women. It is.
I think it's anyone. Yeah.
Anyone recording themselves at the gym. But I do see it mostly about women because everything that anyone does wrong is mostly women.
On our beautiful Reddit world. Yeah.
And our social media
hellscape.
But that's never been something I've ever given a shit about because I think it's funny the idea of being like, you shouldn't videotape yourself at the gym. Meanwhile, you look like me. Like, you've never gone to the motherfucking gym in your life and you give a shit about whether it's somebody else that's fit and healthy.
It's like taking a selfie and like...
I don't... Why the fuck do you care, dude? Who gives a fuck? If you're there and it's annoying and it's happening to you, and you're
then
a victim,
you can complain.
Whatever.
I understand that.
I don't give a fuck. But I don't give a fuck. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's a big psyop of shit to not care about. I'm thinking about motherfucking Palestine, bro. And you're like, I can't believe people videotape themselves at the damn gym.
It's fucked up.
I don't know, man. Go get an ice cream. Calm down. Shit.
Chill out, dude.
Let's chill the fuck out. It's summer, man.
Yeah.
Chill out. It's almost fall. Time's slipping into the future, bro.
Yeah, man.
Fucking yeah.
Solved it, man.
Solved it, I think. That's so fucking funny. Yeah, no, don't propose to your partner at the gym if they're going to be unhappy about it.
Yeah.
This is the thing. If your partner's unhappy with your proposal, it is your fault. And if they're unhappy with any proposal, it's your fault for being with them. With someone that can't be happy. Why are you trying to ruin your life?
Yeah, honestly, YTA then. Yeah,
YTA.
That person, yeah.
Yeah.
Solved it, man.
Blaming.
I think that's what the show's for, is to really...
The victim blame?
People don't look out for the little guy, i.e. perpetrators.
I can't wait for people to think I'm saying that seriously to get really mad at me about it.
Yeah, get those clicks, those hate clicks.
Should I do hate clicks?
Nah, I mean, no.
All right, this one's, well, I don't know. I leave the more esoteric ones to the end when people stop listening.
Okay, that's fair, yeah.
This one's funny. This one's cute. I like this one. Yeah. Okay, am I the asshole for attacking the new roommate that the landlord added without asking me?
Attacked?
Yeah, attacking.
Okay, that's a pretty strong word. It better, YTA, you just like got slightly mad at them and like, hey, don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
YTA for bad.
Like a light slap, that's okay. Like light abuse is okay from Joshua Chinlin. 2025.
Like a joking punch on the shoulder, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Knock him out.
As a joke.
That's totally fine. As a joke.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I'll stop.
I, female, early 30s in human years, I guess? Question mark? Have been living in this house for a few years now. It's not a huge place, but it's mine. Cozy, good light, quiet corners, and I had a pretty steady thing going with the landlord. Mid-40s female. She and I have had a solid relationship. We don't talk much, but we quote-unquote get each other, you know?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
Then completely out of nowhere, she brings in this new guy, male, younger, very high energy, and just installs him here. No heads up, no checking with me first, not even a warning that someone new would be using the same shared spaces. And yes, I do pay rent, half a mouse on the front porch once a week. I have rights, and she just trampled all over them.
It has been too long since you fucking bamboozled me and our lovely listenership. Yeah.
I did say, I saw on Reddit, somebody said like, oh, you should listen to APWSTR, but there is a problem. They love The Sims. And I was like, that's a problem?
That's a problem?
Damn. Shit. I thought I was listening to the audience. I didn't know.
Apparently not.
I didn't know y'all hated this part. All right. At first, I thought it was temporary. I figured maybe he was just visiting. But no, he has his own stuff, his own bowls, even his own place to sleep. Though, of course, he still insists on using mine half the time. He takes my space, he takes my stuff, he takes the landlord's attention, and the landlord keeps saying things like, you'll love him once you get used to him, and he's just trying to play. Like I asked for this. Since he moved in, I can't even relax. He's constantly invading my space, eats my food when I'm not looking, follows me around the house, and has this weird habit of knocking things off tables. Like, huh? What even is that?
I wonder if someone read this one, like knowing full, like obviously it's about a cat, right? But like someone reads this one's like, huh, I never thought about it from the cat's perspective, and then just like kicked out their most recent like kitten they just got.
That was me until the kicking out part because I love all our cats.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I mean one cat. Sorry.
Yeah, we only have one cat. Yeah,
and he never lets me sleep. I'll be minding my business in my favorite warm spot by the window, and suddenly he's pouncing on me like it's a game. And sure, I've swatted at him a few times, and yeah. Maybe I growled once, but I have very clear boundaries and he has no concept of personal space. The worst part is the landlord keeps siding with him. She calls me moody, tells me to be more social.
Okay, Moody's a little crazy landlord. That's a little...
Yeah, victim blaming. She gives him treats when he's clearly in the wrong, while I get ignored for acting jealous, which is rich, considering I was here first. I didn't sign up for this. I had a peaceful solo setup, and now I've got this guy leaping on countertops at 3 a.m., non-sexual, and shedding all over my favorite blanket. So am I the asshole for wanting to share my home with this clingy, overly energetic new quote-unquote roommate? And there are 3 edits.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
so it's
got to be real.
Yeah.
Also, the AI doesn't know how to do edits.
Obviously
Yeah.
does. It's real. Edit. Yes, we both have our shots and have been fixed. No, this isn't a romantic thing.
Whoa.
This is so fucking funny.
God, dude, the
That's
fucking
funny as fuck.
the romance writers got in and be like, well, what if you guys just like loved each other? Actually,
This is the edits are funny
enemies
as
to
fuck.
lovers, fucking cat arc.
I'm getting a lot of questions about the food situation. We each have separate bowls. Yes, he just eats mine anyway. Edit 3. Okay, yes, we're cats. The landlord is a human, but it's really not the same. This guy is so dumb and annoying that he's orange.
Of course. Yeah, you gotta throw in the... I was thinking too, like, of all the cat groups that's about to get shit on, it's the orange cats.
Orange cats.
Yeah, fucked
God
up.
Bless.
I do think that's...
Yeah.
It is interesting to think from their perspective, because I feel like with our cat, one, right?
Yeah, one.
Like we brought our one cat in to introduce to our other only one cat.
Yeah.
And like there is that kind of period where like they don't... I think especially with the male cat.
These ones are all chill.
They're all chill, yeah. But I think with our male cat, the first time we brought the male cat in...
He was pissed.
Yeah.
He was mad about it.
And then slowly kind of became like... And only until recently, I feel like, has actually like... become more cuddly, become more like comfortable with us.
It took him a long time.
Yeah.
He was very scared.
Yeah.
Very, very scared.
But then now also with our other new cat, like they both play with each other and they're like absolutely annoying.
I've lived with a lot of cats all my life. I lived in a house where there were 7 cats in and out.
Yeah.
I really do believe that there are charismatic ambassador cats.
Yeah.
I really do. I think Misty is one of them. And I think it's because she can kick ass. She will kick your fucking ass. I've never once seen her lose a fight. Even when she was a kitten, she was kicking ass.
But also, Misty's like a crybaby for sure.
She is a crybaby. Well, not in a fight. She's a crybaby afterwards to us.
Yeah.
She is constantly crying for attention.
Yeah.
But like when we got her, that's why she was separated. Was she had an eye thing, but she was separated for fighting too much with the other kittens at the shelter.
Yeah.
And so it was like she looked like she was bullied, and then we took her home and she beat the shit out of Fox.
Yeah.
And so Fox was like,
you fucking asshole.
I gotta teach her how to calm down.
Yeah.
You know?
And she did get calm, you know?
Yeah.
Calmer. Yeah.
Well, I think it's because she likes other cats.
Yeah.
She wants to play with them, and then it gets too much, and then she beats the crap out of them.
Yeah.
So now that she's the big bitch of the house, she's like, you know, she doesn't give a fuck. She just kind of is elderly and wants to sleep up by herself.
Yeah.
While the other 2 are like playing around, being brother sister,
and wanting attention and jumping up on my desk. So
being goblins, and one's very, very polite, and the other one is a goblin, an absolute goblin.
Yeah.
But Misty is just, she just wants attention. But I've also seen, like, when she decides she wants to play like a little kitten, she beats the crap out of them.
Yeah, she will. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no question. But she's also very nice. Like, she'll walk with Jack to their food bowl.
And eat together.
They do that every night, At
some point, yeah.
If she's around, she doesn't give a fuck. She's like the fucking, I was talking to actually our friend about how, sort of post Fox passing away. Sorry to bring it up.
Oh no, it's okay. No, I'm ready. I'm
okay.
Yeah, I brought it up too. I'm sorry. Yeah, but
no, it's okay. Post Fox passing away, all of our cats were like, "Yay, we get to go on the bed!"
And now they all go on the bed. Yeah,
it's like she was there, like Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah, honestly,
I was like, or like their Genghis Khan, and then this is their like, or their Kublai Khan or something, and this is the son of Genghis Khan, who was just kind of like, I just walked into this. I got all this splendor. I guess we're just gonna be peaceful for 40 years.
Yeah, I think we're chill. Yeah.
I think we're gonna be chill, and it just that's how Misty is. She's just like,
and a new enlightened era has grown in the house.
I don't know, no more pillaging.
Yeah,
just chill, everybody.
Just chill. Yeah,
yeah,
and it's cute. It is really cute, man.
It is really cute, but I do think most of it is Misty.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I worry if when Misty passes away in the next 20 years.
Yeah, never.
And we bring in a new one. How the who's gonna raise who?
Yeah,
because those motherfuckers are not leaders. Well, maybe Rosie, because she used to be a mom.
Yeah, that's true.
She really is enjoying not being a mom.
For sure, she is. She's like, fuck them kids.
For real.
Yeah,
she fought when we brought her home. She was like, my babies, and then she got home. And then within like 2 days, she was like, fuck them kids.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I'm going to be a kid right now.
Yeah, I can go back to being myself.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm playing. I don't give a fuck.
Thanks.
I couldn't do that when I had kids. Hell yeah.
Thanks, Orange County Animal Control, for separating me from my kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good times. So cute, man.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like that one. That's a good.
I thought it was cute.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I really liked making using Microsoft Word 7, maybe 2007.
Oh yeah, I used that one all the time as a kid too. Yeah,
with the clip art.
Yeah,
whichever one had clip art.
I think 2003 post did, but 2007 I remember having a lot of clip art.
I had ones with a lot of clip art, and I would make little like newsletters to put like outside on my shit.
Oh.
Yeah, I was always doing like shit, like printing shit out and putting it outside. And I had one time where I was just like, today I'm just gonna motherfucking watch the cats because I'm home alone.
Hell yeah.
I don't have anything to do. I'm gonna see what they do while I'm at school. And I realized cats are fucking boring as fuck. And they don't do fucking anything. But I think it started my feeling of like, I wish I was you.
Yeah. I envy you.
I wish I didn't have to do nothing but sleep and eat.
Yeah.
And be cute.
That is the dream, man.
Yeah.
One day. And then when we're 65 plus and
yeah. But I don't know, it warms my heart that somebody else is like, what's from the cat's perspective?
Yeah, I like that.
I do like those types of stories. Anyway.
Solved it.
The
fist bump solved the rare. There we go. Am I the asshole for asking the trip organizer for a refund after she replaced me with someone else? I was supposed to go on a group trip with 8 people in July. The cost was split into 2 payments, one due in April and one in June.
Okay.
I sent the first payment of $700 in April.
That's a lot of
money, but I guess it's a trip. So, yeah. In May, 2 months before the trip, I had to back out for personal reasons. Another person also dropped out around the same time, also after paying the same first installment. This left the group with 6 people. I told the organizer right away and asked if I can get at least part of my payment refunded. She said no because the remaining group would have to split the cost of my second installment, and it wasn't her responsibility to find someone else to take my place. I accepted this even though $700 is a lot of money to me.
Right.
However, I just learned that she did end up finding 2 replacement people.
Okay.
So the group were back to 8. As I see it, that means either those new people went for cheaper because of my $700,
right,
or the organizer charged them the full amount and kept the difference.
Yeah.
With this in mind, I feel like I should get at least some of my money back, since the, quote, extra cost the group had to cover because of me wasn't a problem in the end.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for asking the organizer to return at least part of my $700?
Here's my two. Okay, the language on this one is vague-ish to me, because if this is like a trip organizer at a business, YTA to me, because there's probably a contract that you didn't read that you should be reading.
Okay.
That's like they're gonna have refund policies written out, and whatever the refund policy is, then you should, as long as there's not an extenuating circumstance like a death in the family or something.
I get because you're right about the vagueness.
If this is your fucking friend, fuck them, dude. What the fuck?
That's a crazy scam
That's
to
insane.
pull over.
Yeah.
Like,
if this is a stranger, also fuck them.
yeah, still.
If it's anything other than a contract, then fuck them.
Yeah, they're an asshole.
Yeah, you should get your money back.
That's why I thought of it as like just some random guy.
That's what I thought.
That's what I was thinking too. But I do think you have a good point about like, what if it's like one of those
trip or like a third party, like a travel agent.
Yeah, like
person.
someone like a Trivago or whatever.
Yeah,
like
because there are travel agents where you have to have like a license to be a travel agent.
Yeah,
and then there are other fucking stupid scam jobs
that are like,
I'm a trip organizer.
TM.
And you have
what
to pay me to do this.
I point you in the directions of where to buy the Disneyland tickets.
It's like the shit that's like or no, they buy your Disneyland tickets for you so you don't have to, but it's at a marked up price.
Yeah.
Or they like are an influencer, so they get it's just one of those fake jobs that like people like reality stars have.
Oh yeah, or like what is it? It's like one of those places.
I'm
like,
famous, so I get stuff for free, so that you can come to me and I can get you stuff for free.
Yeah,
and it's like no,
that's kind of a.
But then you have to pay me a premium up front, and it's like maybe you're getting good shit, maybe you're not getting good shit.
But like you're kind of juggling the.
Yeah, when you really should just be going to an actual vacation person.
Yeah,
and it's something that when you're unemployed like me and you go online and you look for a job, they're like, they respond back to you right away. Schedule a time to look at this PowerPoint presentation about how, you know, if you just pay a lot of money out of pocket, go on a lot of trips and make videos about it and put it online, you'll be a travel influencer. And
then you can then resell your free tickets.
With our company, you can mark up a bunch of people who want to talk to you so that you can book trips for them at a higher premium than if they just fucking went to the goddamn companies in the first place and booked their own damn tickets. Isn't that cool?
That's
your
fun,
job
right?
can be manipulating people and stealing their money. We're totally not fucking snake oil salesmen of the new age. And I mean, then this is a lot also if you live in Florida and you're unemployed. There's a lot of those.
No, yeah, and that's I think why I brought it up too. Like, because to me, it also kind of like it reminds me of like those places. If you don't know, for those of you at home, there's a iDrive in Orlando, which is right next to. It's in between Disney and Universal. It's closer to Universal. Yeah, but it's just a road filled with like tourist traps and a bunch of other like restaurants or whatever. Yeah, but every once in a while, you'll see like a place that's just like a little shack in the middle of this like parking lot that's like discounted Universal tickets, and it's like get Universal tickets for like $80. Yeah, and the way that they get them, if I'm not mistaken, it's like they know people that work there. If I'm not mistaken, that's how it is. Yeah, which is also really funny because you can get in a lot of trouble. If you can get fired, right? Yeah, you can get fired if you sell your tickets that way. But also B, I think you could get in trouble for buying them. I think. Yes, maybe? It's like a fifth. It's kind of it's high risk, low reward. It's like buying scalped tickets or something to go to a concert where it's like 50-50. You get the ticket that has the other guy's name on it or something. Yeah. And then you put it in and it's like 50-50 on if the venue even looks at your ID or not. Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. I get that. Yeah. But yeah, no. So I think that's why also it kind of gives off scam vibes. I think is mostly specifically when it was you got two other people to replace the people that already paid. Even if it's your friend, it sounds like you're being scammed. Yeah, because they work at the shack in the middle of the parking lot. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah. People really, we make fun of tourists on the show all the time, but also, no, I mean. Yeah, tourists, I mean, we don't
really interact with tourists on a large basis anymore.
Yeah, now that I'm out of the industry.
Yeah.
That being said, I can see how easily someone can get scammed.
I get why it's frustrating, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I've worked in vacation rentals for a long time. And when I worked at the tolling place and I was at the airport, that whole thing was to help tourists not get scammed by tolls.
Yeah, by car rental companies specifically, where they like, every time you go through the toll and you don't use our transponder, it's $100.
There were motherfuckers where one time you go through the toll, which there's a toll right by the airport as you leave.
Yeah.
Like there's one specifically that you leave. It's a Sun Pass toll.
Yeah, because in between the Orlando airport, there's 417 and 528. Both are toll roads.
I mean the one out of the damn parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
Like to get your fucking rental car out of the parking lot, there's one. And if you went through one, they would charge you $11 a day, even if you didn't go through tolls, to cover the amount of money that you would spend if you were driving through tolls the entire time. Which you can obviously spend more than $11 a day on tolls, meaning they also charge you for the extra amount.
Yeah. Jesus.
If you go over. One day.
Yeah.
But then, so like you don't go through any tolls on one day, $11. The next day you go through it, it's over $11. Over $11. They charge you $11 and then $13.
Fucked up, man.
Which is so fucked up, because if you had the thing that we were selling, which was the toll pass, which is true, if you go to Orlando and you're going to drive around Orlando and you don't want to
and you're
get
okay
fucked.
with still going on toll roads.
I think there's like, I don't know if there are actual people that'll sign you up anymore.
There's
I
like
think
vending machines now.
That job was replaced by a vending machine. There used to be people, I used to be one of those.
Yeah.
Go to those vending machines and type in your information, and it'll give you a little plastic pass
that you like put on your windshield,
your rental car, and it'll bypass the rental car crap that they have for their toll road, and they'll try to upsell you on a toll road pass. Don't
fucking do it. Yeah,
get this instead, and you'll just be charged the amount of the toll road at a discounted price as if you were a Floridian.
Yeah,
that was the easiest thing to sell, because it was, oh my god, you shouldn't be paying all this money, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Orlando sucks.
Orlando's, don't come here. Don't stay away, please.
There's no reason you should be spending this amount of money in Orlando, Florida. Yeah. It's not worth it.
Outside of the place you already know you're going to spend all of your money, which is Disney and Universal.
You're here for Disney. You're not here to run around Orlando. I think Orlando's great.
Yeah, outside of the
yeah,
you want to say that great. Real quick? Hold on. Do you want to say that again a little bit more convincingly?
Orlando's great. I think Orlando's good. Lou Gardens is good.
Yeah, a couple local places here or there that like people in the know will tell you about.
I think we have a zoo. Apparently,
do we?
I think so. I think we have a zoo now.
I know we have a bunch of museums or whatever.
Yeah, this is good museums.
Yeah.
I think we have a zoo now. I do be wanting to go there, because when I was a kid, I wanted to go. There wasn't one.
You got Knight's Library.
Don't go there, man. Don't go there.
You got Alafaya Trail.
Go Florida to the Mall. Fucking Florida Mall.
Drive
those
through.
Outlets though.
Yeah,
those outlets are kind of good.
Sand Lake Road, John Young Parkway intersection. Fuck the Reddit. Welcome to the Orlando Reel. All right, we're just gonna become a tourism podcast. Fuck this.
Yeah, this is a shitty fucking place.
Yeah, just so
you can go to the place where Josh lost his hubcap.
The CVS, south of Valencia College East Campus.
I know I've said it a million times on this, but it's my favorite joke by Eugene Merman, which is at the Guitar Center in Orlando. Is there something cool to do around here or something? Oh, what, you mean like Sears?
The now abandoned
we don't even have a Sears anymore. Shit's awesome.
Okay,
God bless.
It's all right.
Good restaurants.
There are good restaurants.
Taino's Bakery.
Cowfish.
Couple that's others. In Universal, yeah. Cowfish is all right.
Yeah.
It used to be better.
Back in my day.
Not gonna lie, when we went there last, I was like, damn, this is just like, it kind of reminded me of Beefy King, which is like a bunch of people around and everybody's burping and farting. Shoving horrible roast beef into their mouth.
Maybe we just went on a bad day or something.
I think so, maybe.
It was the end of summer, so honestly, it was probably the last.
Fancy, and I realize it's a fucking burger place
in the middle of a theme park.
was like, damn, we should have gotten a Margaritaville.
Yeah, we should have got. Yeah, at least I would have been.
That would have been
known
fancier.
I was gonna be there. Yeah.
All right, this next one's fucking brutal.
Yay!
This next one's really brutal, misogynistic, real hardcore misogyny. And I'm doing this one because I want to know: are young men still really like this? Still,
I'm gonna spoiler alert. Probably. I don't even know what's in the post. But
shit's brutal as fuck.
I'm willing to bet there's still a non-insignificant portion of people like this.
I mean, like, I remember being 14 and incel shit was abound.
Yeah,
but like, damn.
Okay.
Damn, that's how I felt reading this.
I'm ready for this hardcore shit then.
Yeah, I feel bad for young women. As I get older, the more I feel bad, it's mostly for young women having to deal with this crap.
Yeah.
This is absolute nastiness. And also trigger warning if you have BPD, because it gets brought up for no fucking reason.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Okay. So this is, am I overreacting for blocking my guy friend for being, quote unquote, brutally honest about me?
All right. Okay. Brutally honest always is a great start.
Yeah.
If as long as I'm being correct 100%, I can be a huge dick. And that's also I'm not going to be 100% correct.
Also, cherry on top of the shit cake.
I'm not going to be good. Yeah. I'm not going to be correct, actually.
So I am going to be doing the shitty man voice for this guy because he deserves it. And the regular Chad voice for the lady.
Hell yeah.
For OP, who I don't know if she's a lady. I think so. Yeah, I think so. I don't know why. I really liked him. He told me he had quote unquote commitment issues and would never want anything but casual. 1 week after we stopped hooking up, he's dating some other girl. Like, what the fuck? Commitment issues where? But yeah, I get being frustrated.
Yeah, I understand that.
Want me to give it to you straight?
Okay.
Bro, please, crying emoji. I'm so sick of being played. All right. This is your last chance to click off now.
Yeah, okay. Oh, God.
Can
I click off? I know I'm here right now, but can I
click? You're not girlfriend material. You're the kind of girl that's tempting and fuckable, not pretty and dateable. I do think you're cute, don't get me wrong, but you're not really quote-unquote pretty per se. Maybe if you lost just a bit of weight and had a lip flip done, you would be. But at the moment, your curvy body just makes most men view you as, for lack of a better term, a sex object.
Jesus
like
Christ.
Your body is just provoking. I had turned the page. Hold on. Lip flip done. Your body is, lack of a better term, a sex object. Like your body is just provoking because you're curvy. That also makes men not want to date you because they know other men will see you that way too. It's not only about your looks though. You also know you have BPD, daddy issues, and severe self-esteem / insecurity issues. Very unattractive qualities. Men don't want to quote unquote fix you.
Dude, you're not on Joe Rogan right now. You can calm down. You're talking to like a regular person.
I know, it's like some fucking 16-year-old needs his ass beat.
Yeah, like, just like
straight up.
Jeez Louise.
Who might be fun to fuck around with, but they want their wife to have much less baggage. You're broken, and you're never gonna get fixed. I'm your friend.
Remember?
I'm a nice guy.
Remember all the good times we had and how I'm just completely destroying them right now in this moment? Also, I like that you went from regular like dude bro voice to Billy Bob Thornton.
That's not Billy Bob. You know it's
enough.
Not. Lastly, we've talked before about your kinks and what you let men do to you in bed.
Let men do to you is doing a lot of legwork. Jesus.
I'm not saying it's not hot. It is, but if a man is willing to disrespect you to that extreme of a degree in bed, then he's not capable of respecting you in general.
I love it, right? I love that for you.
Now, fellas, you might be an incel if you fucking talk to women like this. Yeah. A man does that type of stuff to a whore, not his wife. A man does that type of stuff to a whore. Not his wife.
That's...
Bro, what the actual fuck? 2 question marks?
What did I say?
What do you mean? I'm just talking.
I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest that I'm being wrong about everything I'm saying.
Why would you say that? Oh my fucking God, I'm gonna cry.
Guy who thinks when you get married you can't fuck the ever-living shit out of your wife.
I know. So sad. What the hell?
That's all. It's only 2 pump missionary, and then you're out.
Yeah, exactly. Why would you say that? Oh my fucking God, I'm gonna cry. Damn, girl, I'm trying to help you. You told
How? Sorry, that was involuntary.
Yeah.
That was...
You told me to give it to you straight, so I did. By telling me I'll never be beyond what? Okay, by telling me I'll never be beyond fuckable unless I get literal work done. Okay, chill.
Dude,
you should chill.
Dude, can you imagine just shooting someone in the face?
I mean, like, why are you so upset?
You're overreacting right now as their dead body lays on the floor.
I am done with this.
I'm so done with this.
Okay, chill. I think you're focusing on the little things too.
What?
And not on the bigger picture and what I'm actually trying to say.
Which one's the big picture in the horrible shit that you just said? What I want to know in this guy's head, what was the worst thing that he said that was like, this is the thing you actually should work on?
I don't want to know anything about this guy's head other than it should have a big hole through it. I don't need a lip flip to be wifey material. There are other things you need to fix first. First, I'm simply saying it would help. Otherwise, everything else I pointed out is fixable. Even your BPD can be tamed down a little with more effort. Tamed down a little bit with more effort.
Jesus Christ,
He said tamed down, which is not the right fucking word. If you want to fucking criticize women, you should at least be grammatically correct. Word.
Yeah.
Tampered down is what you meant to say, I think.
Yeah, because if you want to
just tamed.
Or tamed by itself, yeah.
Tamed down is not a thing. Nobody tames down everybody.
God, we are really dealing with like the dumbest people on the planet.
Yeah. Which, I mean, listen, I don't want 16-year-olds to get beaten up, but I think, honestly, if you are like this and you're 16, just saying, if you do get beaten up and I was your mother and you told me that this was what happened, that was why you got beat up, I would be like, listen, you can't be talking that way.
They kind of have a point, actually.
Yeah, they do a little bit of it. You can't be that. Where I first would be like, where did I go wrong?
Yeah.
I should have beat you up, actually.
Yeah, apparently.
Apparently.
I should have gone farther, yeah.
I should have gone farther. Just don't expect men to fix it for you is what I'm getting at. Men shouldn't have to do anything. Work on yourself and maybe you'll find you stop getting used and dumped so much. Yeah, that'll fix anything.
Yeah, that's. I feel like you're really doing a
men fuck corpses, dude. Men rape corpses. Men rape corpses and old women and babies.
Yeah, so
I don't think that's the problem.
That's not.
I think men would use and abuse you if you were literally perfect.
Yeah,
of which I'm gonna be honest, every woman is. Dude, you're acting like you're being philosophical as fuck, but you're actually being a huge asshole. It's not coming off as constructive criticism to me, but I think maybe we shouldn't talk for a bit. Oh, lol, okay, get salty. Truth hurts. One day you'll realize I'm really only trying to help. Dude, the fucking Wojak with the, like, smiling mask on where he's crying.
Yeah, like...
He also just revealed he wants to fuck the shit out of her, too.
Yeah.
And they're friends.
They're just friends. They're just friends, yeah.
I thought at the beginning of this that she was talking to the guy that dumped her.
Wait, oh, really? That's
that's a third guy. That's just a friend that she's never fucked.
Wow.
Who just revealed that he really wants to fuck the shit out of her. And told her that she'll never be wifey material. See, I think he was trying to neg her to get her to fuck him.
That's some...
Isn't that crazy? Just out of pocket.
If you're gonna... First of all, negging doesn't work, right?
No, it
But
doesn't.
if you were to neg, you would have held back a little bit.
It truly is like negging. The concept of negging got to men that are like, wait, I can just release the monster.
So like on the XY, right? Like the negging like level to like how hard you go or whatever. It's like, okay, this maybe will work. And then it's just a flat line afterwards when you get to the part where you're like, men are just going to use you, hun. So you should let me use you. That's crazy.
I mean, listen, it's not that men won't use you. But men use also the women that are skinny and have a lip flip and have and don't have BPD and have all of the things that he said that needed to be fixed about you,
quote unquote,
to be a wife. And also, lots of wives are curvy and don't have a lip flip and aren't, and have BPD and are in happy relationships and go through their issues. So it is not your fucking fault.
Yeah.
And I do remember dating many, many men at a point where it honestly took no time. It took like it wasn't even that many men. It was like 5. Maybe 5, and they were very upset.
Yeah.
They were very upset when I found a guy that was like, actually, I want to be with you forever. And then I told them, and then they were like, oh man, fuck. Shit. They were pissed. They were pissed, and they also would not stop hitting me up for like months afterwards. I was like, dude,
still going on?
For real? They were texting me that shit.
Jesus,
like 4 months into us dating, I got a text from
I remember this.
2 or 3 of them, I think. 3 of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
All 3 of them. I had 3 guys at the same time, and then I started dating Josh because I was really trying to hurt myself with sex. And
sorry, the way that you phrased it, it did feel like I started dating Josh because I was really trying to hurt myself.
I was, and then you were a really good guy, and I was like, oh, I should probably stop hurting myself.
Dang it.
Yeah. Truly, from the moment I saw your profile on Tinder, I was like, I won't get this one. This guy I'm too interested in. This one won't work out. And then it did. And I was very happy. And I was like, damn, I really have to dedicate my life to not hurting myself with a bunch of these other fuckers. And I texted them all the same message.
What was the same? I don't know if I remember it.
It was just like, hey, I'm in a real relationship now after weeks of me saying I don't want a real relationship. I just want to fuck around. So I was that person.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I was. But I thought it was because I didn't deserve it,
No, I get it, yeah.
Which, I mean, I think all's fair in love and war. I think a lot of people are hurt and they're trying to deal with their shit.
That's the thing, too, that frustrates me the most about, like, dudes like this, where it's like, I know something's actually hurting you, probably.
Yeah.
But you're going in such a harsh, like, direction that it's hard for me to have empathy for.
I think, yeah.
You specifically, even though I think we should be solving the root causes of your problems, which is patriarchal bullshit. Yeah.
I'm going to talk a bit about myself. It's going to sound selfish for me to talk about myself for this long.
On your show?
Yeah, on my own show. But I think this is something that is a lesson for young women dating now, because this was the same when I was dating in 2018, right? Was that when we met dating?
In 2018, yeah.
It was the first I'd ever dated men ever. I'd never dated all through school. And then I started on Tinder and I started messaging dudes, and some I was too shy to like actually meet up and talk to him. And then I found a guy that I actually really liked, and we had a lot of things in common. And I only dated him, and I was like, I only want a relationship. I don't want just anything else, blah, blah, blah. Dated him I thought very seriously. He would not make time for me.
Oof.
And it was like, he was immediately very sexual. He said, I love you on like day 2.
Okay, that's a little crazy.
And he was like, we're going to, get married and like have a restaurant together and like do all these things. That was just like all these crazy shit. That was all a lot of red flags at once.
Yeah.
And then at some point, I think we had gone a month of not seeing each other or texting, I think. And I was like, hey, so when are we going to see each other again? And it was also immediately after our last instance was like our first sexual encounter. And so then he just ghosted me for a month. And I was like, hey, so this hurts.
Hey, that's not awesome.
So this isn't cool. That was my first sexual encounter ever.
So
that was bad, actually, for me. Not gonna lie, it was bad for you. It was one. And then he was like, yeah, I don't think I want to date you anymore. Sorry. And I was like, damn, okay.
Jesus.
And I was very, very upset. And I think I'm not bad at dealing with bad emotions. And I immediately went back to Tinder. And I was like, I learned just like, it was the classic attention from men will heal my bad attention from men. You know what I mean? Like, I need to feel wanted to get over this. So I don't even remember the next one. But it was like 5 more on and off situations like that. The next one I think was like an orbiter where he would just disappear for months.
Oh, yeah. You told me about him. Yeah.
Yeah. And then like there was another one that was similar to the first one, but he like obviously didn't give a shit about me like really at all. It was more like he wanted to hang out with his roommate. And then by the end of it, he was mad that he had to drive for 30 minutes to see me because I didn't have a car. That was how mad he was, like, really like, you're not worth 30 minutes of driving.
Jesus.
And I was like, damn, okay, damn. And, and then he was like, you're too sexual or something for me. And I was like, okay, cool. Cool. And then that's when I was like, fuck it, I don't want a relationship then. I'm not going to seriously date because I guess all these motherfuckers suck ass,
Yeah.
So then I was dating men that I was just like, I don't care. We'll just meet up once and then we'll just sex because I like sex. And it was not right. It was not good. And I was putting myself in bad situations because I was a very depressed person and was hypersexualizing myself. And they all were very similar in that they wanted relationships, but not with me.
It's fucked, man. That's crazy.
I do think it's because of my weight. I do think it was. I think it was literally like, you're too fat for me to that you're not wife material because you're fat. I am attracted to you as a fat woman, but I can't bring you around my homeboys. Like, I can't then I don't want to be the guy with the fat girlfriend, And then I met you and I was like, man, this guy does not like me because he's not fucking me right now. We're watching a movie together and having a nice time and joking around.
Cock-sucking asshole, dude.
Damn.
Jesus.
Fuck. I'm just going to go home and this shit's going to suck. I'm not going to score tonight, Like, it's a drug. I really treated it like I was addicted to a drug. No, that's not what happened. And now we're, 7 years in?
Yeah.
Yeah. But and then all of those, I texted them all at once, like, hey, you know how I told you this shit? That's not the case. Sorry. And then they texted me for months afterwards. Like, they were so mad that even though they were the ones telling me I don't want a serious relationship, I don't want this, they were pissed that I had gotten into a serious relationship, that somebody else had seen me as like worthy of love. Or like, and I really think that was life-changing for me. A, because it changed my life specifically. And it also made me realize I didn't love any of those guys that I dated earlier on. It was more like infatuation.
Oh, yeah.
But I think, no, is all of this, the fucking bullshit lies that men will tell you about relationships are just fucking wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
All their weird, fucked up. And it's not like they don't believe it.
No, yeah.
They believe it. They are getting hyped up, jerking off with their, what they do is they get together, and they don't literally do this, but this is the metaphorical thing.
Yeah, the metaphorical circle jerk we're about to have.
Yeah, well, what men do is they get together in chat rooms or online or whatever, or literally together, and they have a picture of a woman, and they all jerk off together in the same room. And to the picture of a woman that they made up. It could be AI. She could not even exist. It's just the concept of a woman. I think cavemen were doing this to like curves or something.
Yeah.
Or a hole in the damn wall or something. To black holes. Aliens are doing this to black holes and like something.
Dude, that thing's gonna suck me up if I get too close to it.
They jerk off and they all come, and in the sort of clarity, the post-nut clarity afterwards, they turn around and they say the most horrible thing about the image or the hole or the thing in the wall. And then they put that on their daughters and their wives and their aunts and the people that helped them become the men that they are today. And
what a way to repay the favor, yeah.
Yeah, and they don't respect them. And then they make all these fucking rules, and they make each other president or vice fucking president. And then they just say like, hey, no, don't release the list of all of the guys in the room jerking off to one. Don't release that shit. Don't release the island coordinates.
No. Or
No. Don't
this
release
could all
the
be
flight
over.
logs.
Yeah.
Fuck. We're all gonna be coming. Oh no, then the women will know. We fucking know.
Yeah.
Women have evolutionarily
Figured out,
grown
actually.
to get a feeling in our gut when we meet one of you guys. We know it.
Yeah.
That it's happening. But we haven't evolutionarily grown to know in our gut that the shit that you're saying is wrong. And it is wrong.
Yeah.
Young women dealing with this crap, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're absolutely fine, regardless of what weight you are.
Yeah.
As long as you're fucking healthy. And I mean healthy as in like you're not so skinny that you are gonna pass away.
Yeah.
Like, just be who you are and learn about who you are and learn the most important thing that you should be doing as a young woman is learning what you want out of life and getting it.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be really hard because these motherfuckers will do anything to make you into somebody else that they think is easier for them to tame down. They don't even know how fucking words work, dude. Come on. These motherfuckers haven't even read a fucking book.
Yeah. I understand that.
Yeah. I don't know. And I've only dated 6 people my whole life. That's what I learned from that shit.
From just 6, yeah.
It would have been that forever. Isn't that insane?
That is pretty wild, man. I will say, I think that kind of a good point, weirdly, that I think that I kind of just realized is it is really funny the facts and logicking guys will kind of like do to make themselves feel like, oh, actually no, I am in the one in control here.
Yeah.
Like there's actual reasons
the
why.
mental gymnastics.
Then later on when they lose like the ability, like they date someone or like they and then the other person leaves because they're like, I could deserve better. They start getting the feeling of sadness, but like they have to blame everyone else but them.
Well, and the thing is, I don't even have anything against getting together with your bros and jerking off over an image of a hole. You know, I don't give a fuck about that. Do it, but at least have some fucking confidence in yourself that it's more about you and your bros than it is about everybody else not in that little room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
Stop blaming it on everybody fucking else.
Yeah.
That's all it boils down to. All these problems of all these other people. You keep seeing the shit online and you're like, should I? Then don't internalize it. Don't do it.
No, yeah.
No, it's fucking propaganda. Which is, I mean, the point of this show. I think this gets to the core of the point of the show.
Yeah.
And that, you know, we bring shit up like this and then we take it down and analyze it and say, this is why the shit is fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Because I remember being 14 and reading stuff like this and everybody hyping each other up in the fucking vacuum of
dude, we're so
Reddit.
smart, dude. Oh, we're so good at what we do.
Dude, I remember there was a puppet show, and I've said this before on the show too. There's like a puppet comedy show that had Jeff Goldblum on it. And it was like, he was voicing one of these puppets, and I think it was on Comedy Central or something. It was like an adult puppet show.
Was it a Crank Yankers, whatever it was called?
Probably. Something like Phone Call.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, yeah.
And he had said, too, I was a kid, and I was really into comedy, so I was watching Comedy Central all the time. So that was what you did. And one of the scenes was Jeff Goldblum saying, yeah, most girls have to lose weight before they get into a serious relationship. That's true. And it was Jeff Goldblum.
Jesus.
You know? I don't know why I would think Jeff Goldblum is, I think I wasn't attracted to Jeff Goldblum at that time because I was too young. And I hadn't seen Jurassic Park. But then I did when I was a teen, and I was like, oh, hell yeah.
And then you saw Tim and Eric's $1 billion movies, and you were like, oh, hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Check Goldblum, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it stuck with me.
Damn, man.
There's a lot of imagery that wasn't even my fatphobic mother putting it on me. The fat phobia was really propped up by everybody else too.
Jesus, man.
And I think we still do that with BPD, and it fucking pisses me off.
Yeah,
we do it with all personality disorders.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think that's unfair.
It's ass.
It's completely shitty.
It's ass. I know lots of people with BPD and bipolar and all these types of things, and they're having a great time.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
They have struggles just like everybody else.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, man. Shit, dude.
Yeah.
The more I grow older, the more I have more empathy for my empathy for younger women grows if that can even possibly happen.
Yeah.
Because I have so much
already
for what you have to go through. And my empathy for people that are disabled by having certain like neurodivergencies or something grows 10 tons. More and more I'm impacted by ableism. The constant ableism and fat phobia and shittiness that we just put on young women and everyone in our lives. It's fucking crazy.
And it's all bullshit, man.
It is bullshit. Because they're kids. They could change the world.
They could.
They could make this shit different.
Or we can just bully them into...
We can just bully them into killing themselves. Yeah, that's cool. We could do that too.
I think that works. I think that will actually
God,
better
aren't
society.
we fucking smart? Aren't we fucking smart?
And on that note, overreacting, right? I think it's 1%.
Yeah, you're overreacting. Shut the fuck up, Kira. You're fucking overreacting. No,
obviously,
you're the most not overreacting you possibly could be.
Yeah, solid, man.
And in fact, you should send these texts to his mother.
Yeah, honestly. Did I tell you, I got a TikTok. Apparently there was a black streamer that like a guy came in, just started saying like racial slurs at him.
Jesus.
And then the TikTok was just like, okay, so I know where you live. I found out everything about you. I know the army base that you're on, the Air Force. I'm going to share this with your mom.
Good.
You also went to another streamer's thing, and then you talked about like Jesus Christ and like about all this other bullshit.
Send it to your pastor?
Yeah. No, literally, I saw that, and I was like, hell yeah, man.
We need to do that, man.
Yeah. Do that, everybody.
Do that.
Jesus.
Straight up do that.
Listen.
Fuck these fucking people. And also fuck Twitch for censoring like slut.
Ginger.
A ginger. A guy that can come in and say the goddamn N-word and they don't censor it.
Yeah.
Fuck
Real
you.
quick, yeah, can I say that? Because I Twitch stream, twitch.tv, guy named JC. And I will say, I get why, like...
Every stream.
I get why, like, some words might be, because I'm wondering about there's assholes out there that use slut or whore as, like, a derogatory.
Yes.
But obviously in my chat...
Everyone's like, I'm a silly slut.
Yeah. It's funny, yeah.
Funny, yeah.
And also, we use slut as an empowering term for the sluts of the world. But, like, yeah,
the
fucking...
beautiful sluts in this audience.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But no, like, Ginger got censored so many times. Like, it got censored again last stream. Like 3 months ago, it got censored, and we had to have a discussion.
Jeez.
Dude, okay, real quick. I'm actually upset about that one because Dusty Thunder came in on the TikTok stream and like gifted a bunch of GGs or whatever. And like
we were, Dusty.
Yeah, I love you, Dusty. But like he came in. And I thanked him for the things, and I asked him how he was doing. But while I was waiting for a response, I went back because at that moment the ginger got censored.
Man.
So I started talking about that, and then I realized he left, and I was like, "Did this discussion about how ginger's a slur?"
Bag fumble.
Did I think he fucking bounced after.
Damn.
He was like, "What are these fucking kids talking about?"
I fumbled the fucking Dusty Thunder
bag.
Yeah, Dusty Thunder bag. The cameo. Co-op.
Fuck.
What's it? Collab.
Collab,
Jesus. All the C words in my brain. I was like, up for that one.
Yeah, I can't say that one.
Can't say
That's
that
as
one.
bad. That one is
That's
as bad as the N-word
on YouTube. Yeah.
Even though you can now say fuck at the beginning of a YouTube video now. So, I mean,
which is great.
You take the good and the bad, you know?
Yeah.
All right. Am I the asshole for putting my hand over my sister-in-law's camera at my own birthday dinner after I told her no filming? I, 29 female, had a small birthday dinner last weekend with my husband, 31 male, sister-in-law Lena, 27 female, mother-in-law, and 2 friends at a normal but nice place. Lena's a, quote, influencer. She films literally everything, plates, forks, people breathing. 3 days before, I wrote in the family chat, please don't film me. Food, room is fine, just not my face. She said, got you. And that's where
gulag. That's send her to the gulag.
This is where the story should have ended. But sadly, the Reddit podcast economy needs to keep going.
She will be eaten with the rest of the rich because she has committed a social crime.
Yeah.
Yes.
We sit down within like 10 minutes. Her phone is up. I say quiet. Please don't point it at me. She goes, you look great. It's just vibes. Husband backs me. She said no. Lena rolls her eyes, lowers it for maybe 2 minutes.
Shoot her in the head. Shoot her. Well, no, I'm not in the head. Shoot her in the knee. Shoot her in a ball and socket
to be fair,
joint.
that is currently the commonplace thing. Like if you're out in a mall food court and someone just starts doing some bullshit,
you shoot him in the.
You should
that
be.
That guy shot him in the gut, which could really hit a vital. Or I'm saying shoulders, knees,
toes.
toes, where ball and socket joints where it hurts really bad.
Okay, I agree with that.
Yeah.
BB gun. How about that? Just have a BB gun on hand.
No, gun with bullets.
Fair.
Yeah.
Then the cake comes, little sparkler, staff singing. Lena stands and points the camera right in my face like, birthday girl reveal. I put my hand over the lens and said, stop. I didn't grab the phone or touch her, just covered the camera for a second. She snaps that I, quote, ruined her shot and this is her job. Mother-in-law says to, quote, let it go for one night.
No, man.
I said that it's my night, actually. It got awkward fast. Server was right there. I felt embarrassed.
No.
Husband tried to change the subject, but Lena kept muttering about how she had to scrap, quote, everything.
Good.
I even paid for my own dessert, long story, and we left pretty quick.
Jesus.
Next morning, Lena texted I, quote, humiliated her and made her look unprofessional in front of everyone.
No, she did
It's
that.
a birthday party.
She
What
did that.
professionalism are you talking about?
You gotta always be networking, Josh.
Always be filming, ABF.
Always. ABF, everybody knows.
Mother-in-law says I should have moved seats if I didn't want to be in frame. Husband
It's your birthday.
Also, all that means, real quick, also, that just means it would go from this to this.
Yeah, like she doesn't have arms
a
or something.
45-degree
What
angle
the
difference. Yeah. Mother-in-law says I should have moved seats if I didn't want to be in frame. Husband says my boundary is fair, but maybe I, quote, made a scene by doing it during the song when eyes were already on me.
Go to a new state, divorce your husband, cut off your whole family. They're ass. Is this real? I can't believe this is real. No one's on your side? Not one person?
I want to say I did check this one, so...
No
well, I mean, it
way.
could be fake, but, you know,
It could
I mean,
be fake,
but it probably
yeah.
not ChatGPT, at least.
Okay.
She's posted me before without asking, and coworkers mentioned it. I've asked her to blur/remove, and it turns into drama, which is why I set the boundary in writing before dinner. Why I might be the asshole. Public place, I did physically block her shot, and yeah, it was during the song.
No.
I could have stood up and turned away or something, but also, I don't want to be online against my will, especially on my own birthday.
You gotta stop downing yourself, man. You can't be doing that.
I don't know. Am I the asshole?
No, obviously not. Very obviously not.
As a quote-unquote influencer, this influencer needs to be taken out.
Anyone that does that shit needs to stop.
Yeah.
Even when we go to like influencer events where it's assumed that there's going to be cameras and stuff, the people that show up with the thing and they're like, hey,
even
fam,
yeah.
I'm like, bro, can you stop that shit?
Yeah, I was a little
Leave it
bit like, it's
to
okay.
the photographers,
yeah,
where
we can
it's their job.
Chill out, yeah.
Or like they have stations set up where you take a photo.
I will say too, we went to a MegaCon this year. We were supposed to talk about it on the show.
Yeah,
MegaCon was all right. Thanks MegaCon for the free
thanks
tickets.
MegaCon. So good.
Yeah,
It was
please invite us back next year when your app works.
I'm gonna be honest, we did you a favor. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, we would. Yeah.
Yeah.
By
By not talking about it.
Like
Yeah.
we tried filming at MegaCon. Like
It felt bad.
It did feel weird.
And we still
like-
tried to do things where there was
Like
nobody
away
around.
from, like they had a whole press room that like also no one knew existed because
It was cool.
it was cool. It was
Yeah.
nice to be back in a place where the
Yeah.
only time I've had interactions with it was when I was working there,
Yeah.
like doing shit like that. But like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I don't know why. I think it's one thing in that scenario, right, where you are still in a public place like MegaCon and there's like a bunch of people filming.
Yeah.
But like, I can't imagine as part of your job needing to film every single part of your life,
No, man.
especially when people are asking
No.
you not to.
Yeah.
It's really this is the thing that frustrates
it
me.
bothers me too with like really popular influencers that make their families join in.
Yeah,
And I'm not even talking about like family vloggers with the kids. That's its own
that's
thing.
its own can of worms,
Which I'm
yeah.
against 100%. But like I don't think kids should be online.
Yeah,
Unless it's like the fucking Costco guys and
and even
that
then,
kid wants to be
yeah.
online. And even then it's a little bit like, should he be?
Should we have him and also the Rizzler on Jimmy Fallon so
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon can kind of shit on him a little bit?
Yeah. And I don't know.
Because Jimmy Fallon thinks he earned his position.
It's a bit of
Sorry.
yeah, he's shitting on them because he thinks he's you're so right, King, dude.
Sorry.
I
know
got
that's
my
not
job
the point.
by flubbing up constantly, and you actually make content and are funny.
You did a meme once.
Fuck you, child.
Sorry. I didn't mean to over that. That's
Fuck Jimmy Fallon, dude.
real quick. Jimmy Fallon side tangent.
Yeah.
He fucking did a AI fucking event hosting it, and
Yeah.
like I saw Tim Heidecker reacting to it, and you can see in Jimmy Fallon's eyes like his dead soul.
Well, yes, he sucks.
But there was a really funny moment in the thing where like some lady's talking about like chips or whatever, and like behind it's like they're like in a like the Today Show where like they have the table and then it's like them and there's TV behind them.
Yeah.
Ladies talking about whatever bullshit's on the table.
Right.
Jimmy Fallon is just backwards staring at the TV with like a bunch of weird motion graphics like
the worst.
What do these things say on the phone right there? And then just turns around like, oh shit, we're filming.
Got the worst fucking stage presence ever.
He really does.
And he's been on stage so much.
Yeah.
You'd think he'd get better.
Nightly.
Oh my god.
Sorry, but okay. But
sorry, I fucking hate him so much.
Sorry.
My favorite part of Strike Force 5 when the writer's strike was happening was how much literally everybody would just hype him up to dunk on him.
Yeah.
And the fact that he was such an idiot, he could not tell.
Honestly.
And I don't even like Jimmy Kimmel. I think he's really mean. But
yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel being mean to Jimmy Fallon is my favorite thing.
It's honestly like sometimes people do bad things for good.
Yeah. Like the whole time Jimmy Fallon was like, because they were jokingly with each other being like, I'm more famous than you or something.
Yeah.
And Jimmy was just taking it so personally that the entire time he was like, yeah, I had dinner with Bono once. And then Jimmy Kimmel was like, yeah, and who else did you have dinner with, champ? And like egging him on to just be a dick, to get him to be a dick on audio. One of my favorite moments in podcasting.
Yeah.
And then of course, he's there with Seth Meyers, who's just a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's just a silly, nice guy.
Yeah.
Who the entire time was just trying to plug his camping podcast with his brother. And then John Oliver.
John Oliver. Stephen Colbert was also there. Yeah.
Stephen Colbert being quick-witted and amazing and funny.
Yeah.
And nice and having insane tangents. And then John Oliver being... pulling out his pre-podcasting
like stand-up comedy, like
because I knew John Oliver from when he did his podcast with his comedy writing partner from before.
Oh yeah,
and I couldn't listen to it because he was so fucking fast. He would talk so fast. He's changed his shit. He would be like, and it was like insane, and it was great. He was so high energy when he was younger, and now he's really good as a presenter. He's really morphed into that position. Meanwhile, Jimmy Fallon hasn't. And Jimmy Kimmel is like a shark in the water.
Yeah, he smells blood.
And yeah, Jimmy Fallon is the blood.
Yeah.
He's a corpse. He's a corpse. That doesn't know he's dead yet. And it's amazing.
And the shark loves playing with its food, man.
Yes, he does. Holy crap.
But yeah, no, sorry.
It's such a good series of podcasts. Okay.
But with influencers specifically, like, it's one of the things
feels weird.
It does feel weird to like,
why are you trying to fucking videotape me? Dude?
Yeah.
And we're not even... I don't even really think of us as influencers.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I would say podcaster first, and then like maybe
I'm continuously
social
shocked
media person.
When we talk about stuff on here that we genuinely like, people are like, I'm going to go watch that now.
Yeah.
Which is influencing.
Like we do, yeah, I do know we influence people to a certain degree. I don't think that's the main... The only thing I influence you to do is watch our show and give me money. That's it. That's all I want at the end of the day is really attention and money.
Entertaining. Yeah.
And like, I don't know. I think like and something that frustrates me too is like it's so easy not to do something.
Yeah.
But especially when someone's asking you not to do it and you can just like take a fucking breath.
Yeah, stop
relax,
fucking working.
Yeah.
And I get the content creator brain rot where you think you have
to
like work
hustle,
all
grind,
the time.
yeah.
But it's stupid, man. You do have to stop and smell the fucking roses at some point.
Yeah.
Because it's also making your content ass.
Yeah, if you go too hard, you're gonna get fucked over by your mental health. I mean, listen, like I don't know. I guess I don't know how open I want to be right now, but like I'm going through probably one of my worst depressive episodes in the past 2-3 months for sure.
Yeah.
And that's why there's been a lot of breaks here and there, especially with like on the stream or whatever.
Yeah.
I do think if I had kept pushing through to try and perform,
it would have been worse.
It would have been way worse, 100%. And also, no one would like it.
No,
that's the other thing too.
Yeah,
I feel like sometimes with influencers that always like keep on the hustle,
yeah,
it feels like you don't even know what your audience likes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially now where authenticity is the big thing.
Yeah.
And it's, as a content creator, you do have to like walk the line of what you give up, because it's, there's no one telling you what you can and can't post other than like your audience.
And God knows like 90% of people that are only like on YouTube or podcasters
they
or whatever.
Want you. They want the entirety of you, and you can't give it to them.
Yeah, because I think that's the thing I'm trying to say is like 90% of us aren't media trained.
No, none of us are
like,
media. You can't give 100% of yourself into something. You do have to leave some for yourself, because otherwise you're going to lose yourself in your content, in your work. And it is workaholism, and it's easy to fall down. But you can't, when you bring in other people is when it's irresponsible to me.
Yeah.
When you're doing it to yourself, it's irresponsible to yourself. But when you start bringing in your sisters or your family or whatever, I think it gets icky and weird, because they didn't sign up for this. Like, I think about like TikTok influencers that I don't even fucking know. I don't know their names even. But like they'll have snark pages, and then the snark pages will also talk about their sisters,
and that's a little
that are in their content. And yeah, the snark pages shouldn't exist, but it's also like at some point you have millions and millions of followers, hundreds of millions of followers. People aren't going to like everything that you do.
Oh yeah,
your content's going to change, probably to be more corporate. People are going to be upset if you built your shit on authenticity, that it's become more corporate, and they're going to complain, and they're going to want a space to complain. So then if you put your fucking sisters,
family in the line of fire,
your mom and your dad in there, they're going to get shit on too, and they're just around.
Yeah.
And if they participate in it like they want it, then okay. But none of us know your relationship to that person behind closed doors if you're begging them to be in a video because everybody likes your little sister's vibe more than they like yours. Or if your mom is begging to be on the show because she wants to be famous too.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. And I don't fucking care. But there are crazy people out there who will care, and it's your job to not bring them up.
Or at least minimize it as much as humanly possible.
Yeah. Make it anonymous. Like when I talk about stuff from my life, I use it a lot to, you know, make points. I have a lot of anecdotal evidence.
No, and I think that's why I like doing that too, you know, because I do think we both have some sort of experience. And I think we also, when we choose Reddit stories, I think there's a little inkling of like, oh, I do have something to say about this, you
what's
know?
the point of this?
Yeah.
Because we're not the type of Reddit podcast where we read it and then we move on.
Yeah.
You know.
With the Minecraft.
I think it would be boring. I don't think we possibly could.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, we have some sort of inkling about it, or we see ourselves in the Reddit post and we're trying to talk to who we were before or something like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think it sucks that I don't ever want any hate to ever go towards anyone that I talk about.
No,
even my mom, if you know, nobody's I think found my mom or tried to fucking, you know.
But if you have, please let us know.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let her live her fucking life.
Let her die peacefully.
Let her die in alone and whatever.
Penniless in the gutter.
Or with a bunch of people. Maybe she's
better. Yeah.
Maybe she's manipulated a bunch of people to be around her on her deathbed. That's fine. I hope they take care of her so I don't have to.
Thumbs up.
But yeah, I don't want anyone to be harassed or anything.
No,
I don't want
I agree
this
with
to
that.
hurt anybody that I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you shouldn't also, if you're an influencer and you're doing that at your fucking sister's birthday party, sucks. Also sucks to just have a camera in your face. It's
honestly,
bad.
Yeah. Also, genuinely most human response to be like, fucking get out of my personal space.
As long as you didn't break the camera, I don't think you're an asshole for it.
And even then, I'm like, you fuck around a little bit, you find out a little bit.
Yeah.
Solved it?
Solved it.
I'm okay with property damage, is what I'm saying.
Quote him. Quote him.
Sorry to bring up Jimmy Fallon. I don't think anyone was expecting
Jimmy
that.
Fallon.
And I
think that's the best part of what we just said.
I mean, I'm going to be so honest. I do think that I'm only thinking about it because of that dumb AI thing where he just looks like the
that's
dumbest
so fucking funny.
All right.
We got to watch that, Tim. Do you think that's going to be in the next
Tim Heidecker special?
No, the next oh my god. the movie show that they do.
Oh, on cinema?
On cinema.
No, I don't know.
I mean, not the next season, but the season after that. Because he bases all the shit off of
whatever
archetypes of people.
Maybe
that he hates.
I don't know. I'm curious.
I'm fucking curious, man. I want to know what this new season is. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Did you know that Ari Aster loves on cinema?
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, because apparently he was on Tim Heidecker's regular show and was like, dude, fucking
hell yeah.
On Cinema is like one of the greatest long form.
It is truly the greatest long form comedies. I
don't know how to convince people to watch that show, man.
We do it every year.
Just watch it,
when
please.
we recap the fucking shit.
Season, yeah.
God.
Your son is in hell, Delgado. All right, sorry. Work. We gotta work. Fuck me, Bryce. I just want to have fun.
We were playing D&D and someone said Delgado because we were talking about coffee or something.
I just
and Josh just whispered, "Your son is in hell, Delgado," and it fucking took me out, and nobody knew what the fuck was going on. Okay, this shit is so fucking funny to me.
Yeah, let's go.
This is from r/streaming, and this is
okay.
I want your opinion on this.
Okay, as #1 streamer of Stardew Valley, yeah.
Yes. Don't be a streamer if you just want to get famous / make a living doing it.
Okay.
All right.
I don't necessarily disagree, but I want to know what the angle is first.
Yeah. Just to preface, there's nothing wrong with wanting to make it big on Twitch. Everybody does. And it's good to have goals like that. However, I think it starts to get unhealthy when people start to devote 12 hours a day, 6 days a week to grow their Twitch channel. It's a hard pill to swallow. The hard pill to swallow is that most people don't have the personality to be a big streamer. If you're not funny / entertaining enough, people won't watch you no matter how hard you work at it. I stream Dead by Daylight on the weekends. At most, I'll get like 10 to 15 viewers on a stream. People like to chat with me and ask how my life is, and it's fun. But I know I'm never going to grow out of that niche, and if you think people are going to start watching you just because you work hard at it, you're delusional. So yeah, have fun and don't think too hard, enjoy streaming and content creating, and love the hobby. What do you think?
Okay.
Because I felt weird about it.
I think the problem is tone in this, I think.
Okay.
I think about this sometimes, because I do... Something that fascinates me, I think, in most art forms is what is the difference between guy who does make it versus guy who doesn't.
Yeah.
I do think like 70% of it's luck, which I think is kind of a thing that people don't bring up unless they've got to the top, I think. You know what I mean?
Well,
and even then, people on the top will not. Like, it depends. I think it's like a half and half, like... People will be like either Jimmy Fallon or it's like I earned this, or it's
like, nah, dog, you got lucky, bro.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is everybody doesn't want to be a Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah,
it's they don't want to not work hard and also be so lucky that you don't have talent.
Yeah,
everybody's afraid of imposter syndrome.
Oh yeah,
that's what I think it is. But I do think that it is entertaining as a skill that if you work very hard at it, you will be able to do it.
You'll get something out of it at least. Like, I feel like there's a lot of like, I mean, I get the idea of like,
I mean, I don't know. I just think if you do one thing forever, you're gonna get better at it.
Yeah. And then, but then there's also the little hint of luck that you need if like, oh, maybe you will be able to do this full time. So I like it is realistic to say to someone, there's a small chance of you being able to do this full time.
Yeah.
I don't, because in the post, it doesn't seem like he's trying to be like, don't stream. Well, wait, what's the title of it? Was it actually don't stream if you intend to?
Don't be a streamer if you just want to get famous / make a living doing it. Like, you have to love streaming to do it.
I still don't disagree, I guess.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I agree full-heartedly. It's one of those things where it's like I think
it's funny because it feels gatekeepy from a guy that gets 10 to 15 viewers. Dead by Daylight.
It does kind of feel preachy. Yeah, it does.
So like you're in like an oversaturated market,
or a market that is, I guess, oversaturated still counts for like things that aren't necessarily
Dead by
popular.
Daylight.
That's okay. That's true.
Dead by Daylight is fucking everybody's playing it, man. I don't know why the fuck everybody's playing it. Everybody fucking plays it. I have a friend that watches Twitch streams all the time, and she's telling me that she watches 2 or 3 different people that just play Dead by Daylight and have found their niche because they're funny with Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I don't know. You want to be a fucking comedian or something, something. I just think you just have to apply yourself and like, do it.
Go out and do it. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, it's the same for every other fucking creative thing. You know, like you just do it and then you see what happens. Don't expect to pop off the first time.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because you're not Chris Rock, you know, or Eddie Murphy.
Chris Rock, the second and third time he bombed, right? That's the story.
Yeah, the Chris Rock is a comedy genius. A lot of people don't know this, but because of the slap and because of how ass he is in other times.
Yeah.
But he was like, I could probably get up there and do that. And so he got up, did it, was awesome. It's either Chris Rock or Eddie Murphy. I actually don't know which one.
Oh, okay. Maybe
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, double check. I feel like you've said Chris Rock before.
I don't remember which comic this was, but it was a comic where the first time that he got up on stage, he was like, I could fucking do that. This is so fucking easy. You just get up there and tell jokes. And he got up and he was amazing. Like he completely fucking, like, he crushed.
Yeah.
And he was like, this is so fucking easy. And then he got paid. And he was like, oh, man, fuck yeah. And then the next couple of times he bombed.
Yeah.
And it's either Chris Rock or Eddie Murphy. I don't know which one it is. I tried to look them up. They both started comedy. Chris Rock started at 19. And Eddie Murphy started at 15.
Wow.
Can you believe
it? Shit.
Both during like talent shows or open mics. The Chris Rock specifically says it took him many, many, many years before he like felt like he got his voice and stuff. So I think it is Chris Rock, but I'm not sure. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's something that it is a skill. Like we have to demystify the arts, I think.
No, I agree with that.
The art, drawing is a skill. I grew up drawing all the fucking time. I still suck ass at it, but I continue recently. I just sat down and I started drawing backgrounds for my D&D campaigns because I hated all the AI art that I was seeing now. And I've gotten way better.
Yeah, no,
I've
for sure.
never been able to make portraits of characters, and now I can. And it's fucking crazy that I like actually start liking my art and things like that. And I was, I was doing viola. I was not good. I wasn't even I was like talented a little bit, but I was able to get to like an above average kind of vibe. I think if you go into anything thinking you're going to be the number one at something, you're not going to be that.
Yeah.
You need to go into something thinking that you have a chance of maybe being good at it.
Yeah. And maybe that's okay. So the part I agree with is I don't think anyone should really go in with the expectation of being number one.
Yeah.
But I disagree with the notion that just because that's what they want, they should completely stop.
I also think it's an old opinion.
Yeah.
Like, I think it used to be that you had to be have a certain talent to go to the top immediately. Now I think you can carve out a niche
for yourself and
where you don't have to work and you make enough money to pay your bills and stuff. And you're not the number one. You're barely in the top. You're not even in the top 100, but you're in the top 1% of people that make money on Twitch.
Yeah.
It's like technically you're in the top like certain percent.
Yeah. Like a ridiculous.
And you make like maybe.
I've made like $80, I think.
Yeah.
A month, I think is what it's at right now.
Definitely do it if you like it.
Yeah.
And definitely don't do it if it's hurting your mental health. But I think it's weird to be like, I don't even have the amount of success.
Be on a high horse. It kind of feels like.
Yeah. It's weird. It's hard to walk the line of, I don't have that many followers, but I do have that many followers, but I don't.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting who people will listen to on stuff like this.
Yeah.
Because technically we should be giving advice. You know what I mean?
I get, on the idea of like getting, because, okay, I will say with Twitch specifically, and I'm going to probably say a lot of things that other streamers have said about like Twitch discoverability or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people think there's a certain percentage of people. I don't know if it's necessarily a lot or a little or whatever. I think there's a lot of people who do think if they just stream playing video games, like that's it. That's all they have to do.
Yeah, they don't talk or...
Yeah, like not talking or like they barely like... Or they go like, hi. Yeah, just like...
Or they think it's an easy job.
Yeah, that's my... And then they try it out and then they're like, what the fuck? Why is no one watching right now? It's crazy.
Yeah.
But I think that's a very that's just like a percentage. I'm not sure exactly how much I would say, but
yeah,
I think there are people out there like that. Fuck, I lost my main point. But I don't think that is necessarily everybody, because I think there's a lot of people that recognize, like, okay, like if I go on Twitch isn't going to push me out to people because they only show the most popular people on Twitch in every category. It's always most viewed, currently being viewed or whatever. So it's like, okay, if I actually do want to take this seriously, I'm going to have to go out and like make TikToks or YouTube videos or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I need to go somewhere else to try and bring people in.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people see that part and they're like, I'm good. I'll just do the streaming thing and maybe like every once in a while someone will come in. But
I think you just need to analyze your stuff.
Yeah.
And not overanalyze. But I mean, I think the problem I have with this post is the people that care about their content and that care very deeply about their career are gonna read this and are gonna be like, yeah, maybe I should quit. Versus the people that are streaming 24/7 and not seeing any growth and aren't really analyzing why there isn't any growth and think maybe I should take an acting class or go to improv or something and figure it out. Those people are just gonna keep streaming. They're not going to read. They're not going to streaming advice. You know what I mean?
That's fair, yeah.
So what's the fucking point of being a negative Nancy about it? I think there's an importance of being realistic, but I think you're living in a fucking different reality if you think people value arts so much that everybody wants to be it and everybody's going to do it.
Yeah.
No, people are desperate for money. That's why they're doing it.
Yeah. And they see apps as a way to potentially...
Yeah, that's why there's so many fucking scams. Everybody can't buy groceries.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You're telling me there's like deeper institutional problems that maybe if fixed would maybe change our
Nobody's
tune?
fucking hiring and everyone has a computer and a webcam from COVID.
So might as
That's
well
why
try
they're
and
streamers.
stream or make YouTube video.
You should be giving them actual tips on how to be more entertaining.
Yeah. How to be engaging.
When I learned from, we went to a YouTube event and we were talking to a comedian in the area that we had seen on TikTok and I was just like gushing over them.
Yeah.
I was talking to him and I was like, yeah, we think about doing improv comedy classes. And he was like, but you're already getting money for being funny. And I was like, yeah. It's like, yeah, so you're doing it. You don't need improv classes. And I was like, oh. And then he told me, he was like, yeah, improv classes are just for people that like go to work and like need time. Like they just need to have the discipline to sit down and try to be funny. But you do that every week anyway. So you don't need it.
Yeah.
Like save your money. And I was like, money. Oh my God.
And Sarah was finally freed from the if we're ever gonna do something live, we have to go do improv. Yeah. And
then I'm watching Conan O'Brien's podcast and stuff, and he says he's never done stand up.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing too. Is like there's so many.
I need to do this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't actually fucking need to do this.
That's the other thing too, where it's like I think a lot of people don't recognize how many like faucets there are of like.
But
each
it's because
thing.
People aren't talking about it. They're just talking about how the normies shouldn't try.
Yeah. When in reality, it's like, okay, if you do want to make money in like the streaming entertainment space, there's so many other skills you could learn. Like editing, very specifically, is a really good one to learn. If you want to get into film, definitely anything below the line, like grip, camera, electric, shit like that.
But there are real practical advice. There's real practical advice you could give that isn't this weird, like, I'm on my high horse, you're never
gonna make it, kiddo.
Yeah. To
save that for Hollywood, bud. Yeah, Jesus.
And then they're saying, like, the thing that I think is malevolent about this shit is the implication that you don't love it enough. You're doing it because you like it.
Yeah.
You don't do stuff that you don't like unless you're self-harming, and that's a whole different thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
You're doing it because you like it on some level.
Yeah. Especially if you're doing it on your free time, like outside of work. Yeah.
Let's not denigrate people that are putting time and effort into doing this that haven't made it yet. Just because they haven't made it yet.
Yeah.
I think that's a part of the grind set mentality is only the people that love it are successful. No. A lot of the people that are successful don't even do the job. They hire a bunch of other people to do the job. Because they were successful before they even fucking started.
Yeah.
Yeah. and they're I don't know, manipulative enough and pretty enough to convince you that they care.
Yeah.
And they don't. They don't give a fuck.
But it's all facade, man.
And you do care, and that's awesome. And you should continue to care. I don't know. I think of Nathan Fielder, The Rehearsal, the one about the little girl that went to the audition for the
and
Wings of Voice thing. And he was telling her a lot of other little girls wanted to do this and they were too scared. But you did it. And that's the difference between what makes people famous and good at what they do, at least, versus what doesn't. There's a lot of motherfuckers that go to Guitar Center and play guitar really well, better than anyone ever will ever, better than Jimi Hendrix right now. Nobody knows who the fuck they are, but you can go and talk to them and they will talk to you about guitar because they like guitar.
Yeah.
And they've been in bands and they've done it. It's just never worked out.
Because again, there is a luck component to it.
A level of luck.
Which I know a lot of people say luck is like opportunity and timing. And like there's a part of it that's like you have to be doing the work in order for the luck to even have a chance of doing it. But then again, it's still like a coin flip of like whether or not.
But we're so negative as a society that we say luck as if it's that'll never happen to me.
No, yeah.
You can go and make it right now. You can go and talk to that guy and he can tell you about what's going on.
Yeah.
A lot of them are very nice and will talk to you about it. Some of them are dicks. A lot of them are dicks.
That's another problem, but
that's
also
a part of life. Talking to people that suck is a part of life. You know? Yeah.
Sometimes people suck, but they love what you love.
Yeah, and you have to be around them. But it's a part of it, that's a part of living.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can just go be happy that, the Mozart and Salieri thing, where Mozart is just born talented. Sorry. Oops. There are people out there that are born talented. Fuck that guy. You're Salieri. You've worked your ass off your whole fucking life to get where you are, and this guy shows up and he's perfect and he takes your art and he makes it better.
God forbid. Yeah.
Immediately he takes it and he goes, oh, this is cool, but what you did here is wrong. Beep, boop, 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 boop. It sounds amazing. He steals your fucking job.
Yeah.
And you're pissed at him, but that's wrong. You shouldn't be pissed at him. You should be friends with that guy.
Yeah.
You should learn from that motherfucking guy. You are actually in the better position. Mozart doesn't know what he's actually doing. He just does it, and he doesn't know what's happening. You're Salieri. You know, because you worked hard.
Yeah.
That's good.
That is good. Work is actually good. We just have a bunch of shitty jobs that...
You figured out the formula, and now you get to learn from a guy that is the fountain of creation. Because you've worked so hard that now you are next to that guy. And I'm so shocked that nothing in my life has taught me this other than classical music. Classical music is the one thing where it's like, okay, so your last chair, you want to quit. No, you're actually in the best position to learn. Because you should want to be last chair in a better orchestra than what you're able to do than first chair in an orchestra where you're not going to learn anything.
Yeah. I agree with that. I get that.
Yes. But we don't apply it to anything else. And that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I get what you mean. All right.
We just capitulate to everybody's egos. And of course it doesn't go anywhere then.
We're all just sitting around.
Yeah, I guess I really want to be a streamer or whatever, but just because of luck, I guess I won't do it.
Yeah,
I got to go work in a factory.
That's when you realize you actually love the factory.
That's great.
Yeah,
great.
That's good.
Good job. If you don't love the factory and you wanted to be a streamer and you die without ever being a streamer, guess whose fucking fault it is? Yours.
Yeah.
You never tried.
Yeah. Also, a little bit of blame to the guy that's like, don't even fucking do it.
Yes. Yeah. Lots of blame to that guy.
Honestly, yeah, fuck this guy.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. It's the guy's shitty.
I do think you shouldn't be doing it all the time. But I do think the people that are streaming for long term actually do eventually figure out their work-life balance.
Yeah, and I agree with that. Yeah.
Because if you burn yourself out, you're not going to do it because you're going to kill yourself.
Yeah, and honestly, I do think this guy is
kind of dumb.
And dumb. Yeah.
It's not even advice, which pisses me off.
It's just don't do it.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, fuck that guy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Solved it?
Solved it.
Would I be the asshole if I removed a friend and his girlfriend from dining reservations at Disneyland?
I'm so glad I don't have any friends, man. All these are about. I mean, I do have friends, but they never talk to me or like see me in real life. We talk all the time, but it's not. We never hang out where we need reservations or we go traveling together.
Yeah,
because apparently this is where all friendships break down. Is what everyone has to show up at the same time.
Yeah.
At one point and have a certain amount of money with them.
Damn, it's almost like you know where this is going.
Yeah, I'm so glad we never eat out.
Yeah.
Nah, man, no.
Yeah. I have a friend who keeps dodging my text messages when I try to confirm plans with them, but then they happily message the group chat we're all in.
Oh, I'd be pissed.
Or if I call, they say they will call me back, but never do. They are literally ignoring me when I'm just trying to make sure they will be there for our reservations we're making. At this point, I'm getting frustrated and ready to just take them out of the reservation for the restaurants we're going to because of the cancellation fees. If they don't make it, I get charged $10 per person, and the restaurant's policy states everyone must be there or we won't get seated.
Ooh.
So I could be charged upwards of $60 because they decided not to communicate like an adult. I don't really want to take that risk on someone who is a grown adult and can't communicate, so am I being an asshole? I know it's just money, but I think what's bugging me is the lack of communication and ignoring me. This person is a good friend when we do hang out in person, but I can't seem to really rely on them because they can't even communicate. Yet they can happily do so with others? I've tried to be patient and give them weeks to get back to me, but no luck. So should I just take them off the reservations because I'm not sure they're even going to make it? 2 updates.
Okay.
Update. After listening to everyone's comments, I decided to send one last text message. I gave them a deadline to respond to, and if they don't, then they are off of the reservation and they will have to find their own dining. I will keep you posted. Update again.
Oh, shit.
They read my message, ignored it, then I called them the following morning because I really wanted to give them grace. They said, all caps, 1 min, in a text message as they forwarded my call, claiming, oops, it was on caps lock, and proceeded to tell me that they read my message and that they apparently now have a court date they have to move around.
Oh.
I was just about done at this point and told them I took them off. Shrug emoji. I don't feel like waiting around on them and contacting them anymore just to see if they can make it because of a court date. I told them I don't want the drama and want to enjoy my trip. By taking them off the reservation, we can just go about our day and not stress about this anymore. At this point now, they can either show up or not show up to Disneyland, and I don't have to give a damn. Yet this did open.
Okay.
Yeah. Yet this did open my eyes, and I'll never make plans with them again.
Yeah. This is tricky, man. Because I've heard of. I don't hang out with people like this because it's annoying. But I understand too, because I've had friends who had friends like this that will complain. So if you're like this, they're complaining about you to their other friends.
Sorry to burst the bubble, I guess, but
it is annoying at some point. Like, there's a lot going on in people's lives for sure.
Oh yeah.
Like, I also have friends that are like this that I don't make plans with them.
That is, yeah, and I will say, I know I'm bad at texting.
Yeah.
But it's never about plans, I think. Like, plans I'll usually try to be as up in front as possible.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's a lot of reasons why someone might not be texting. That being said, I would be annoyed if there's a group chat with everybody in.
And they're texting them.
But not me about plans.
I'm that kind of petty where I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Even though it makes sense. But I don't know. Okay, I'm trying to be consistent here, and it's hard. I have a friend that will call me, and I will call him back, and we'll play phone tag for a long time.
Yeah.
And then finally, when we get to call each other, he'll be like, I'm so sorry, I had this. And we'll try to make plans, and then usually the plan comes and goes, and we never show up. And sometimes we can hang out with each other, and sometimes we don't.
Yeah.
It just depends. But I also have an understanding that he's very busy.
Oh, yeah.
And that he's like this so that, you know, he's a teacher. So, like, a lot of times I'm like, yeah, man, you're teaching.
You're teaching, and
do whatever
also you're
need
doing, like, after school stuff. Yeah. You got a great tests.
You got a great test. He's a music teacher, so there's a lot of other events that he's planning and stuff.
Yeah.
He does a lot of professional things. He's also doing, like, he's performing as well. So I'm like, nah, I don't have any ill will towards him at all.
Oh, yeah, no.
And he doesn't have to be, but he's very apologetic every time. And I'm like, dude, literally, who cares? It's fine.
Yeah.
But I've been mad at him about this before when we were in college, and I've since kind of gotten over it. I've just kind of been like, that's how he is. But also I have had like friends that don't have that kind of like baked in, this is how they are, that will do this. And I've just kind of silently in my mind downgraded them to acquaintances and just not invited them out anymore. But then I've also heard that there are other people that are like this, that are like habitually late all the time. They're friends of like decades. They're always late. They always plan other shit. You know, like, oh, we're all going to go to the fucking farmer's market. We're all going to go to the farmer's market on Sunday at 12.
Yeah.
They don't respond. Everybody's waiting around for 4 hours. Farmer's market is over. You call them and they're like, oh yeah, I was working today. I was like, what?
Wait a minute.
What are you talking about?
But
what do you mean? And it's not once, it's every single time, to the point where you don't see them. And then they'll be like, why don't you hang out with me? To which is like, throw that person away, man. I'm sorry. No.
I think there is a...
You can't be both. You can't be both.
There is I guess, like an attitude, I guess, of like... I get like, or not even attitude, but like
Put
the vibe of
me at the center
like,
of your stuff.
Yeah, I would rather have the vibe of someone who's apologetic and like shit comes up, because I understand shit coming up, and I feel like in this situation specifically, something did come up. As long as they're telling the truth, I guess, but also
there has to be a mutual understanding that if I don't answer your calls, you're fine with it. If you don't answer my calls and I'm fine with it, I don't answer your calls and you're not like, why do you hate me? There has to be mutual understanding that we're hands off about this. And there's also a mutual understanding that we're friends till we die.
Yeah.
We're not acquaintances. We're friends till we die, motherfucker. So the next time we're talking, it's for 8 hours.
Yeah.
We're catching up.
The fuck up, yeah.
And the next time we go out, it's going to be for a long fucking time. And there's alcohol involved. And there's chips and dip.
Multiple bars and just...
And we're hanging out. All right? Damn. Or something like that. And like, I'll go to your shows and you'll hang out with me afterwards or something, you know, like stuff like that. That's what you do. And there's still sacrifices involved in your friendships. You still make time to be together sometimes, even if it's not as much. But if the other person if it's unbalanced, no, that's not right. And especially if they're treating other people nicer.
Yeah. And also treating them nicer in front of you.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's a little wild, I think.
It doesn't feel good, but sometimes I think some people view it's kind of their way of being like, this person's an acquaintance, so I have to be better with them than the person I know is going to be there. It can feel like being put on the back burner, for sure. And it can be a boundary for people.
Oh,
but
yeah. I'm
personally like, oh, that they didn't make it to the in group yet, because they're getting the good side of my friend. They don't see all of his
shit
flaws.
Part. Yeah,
they don't get all of him.
One day you guys will recognize.
And then when they start being like, why doesn't he talk to me anymore? I'm like, that's because you're in, buddy. Don't get too close.
You're on your rocking chair, beard grown fully out,
smoking a cigarette. I've been here for 30 years. Why do you do it, Sarah? He's my best friend. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's him and me till we die. Ride or die, motherfucker.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do get also the feeling of like, I'm so glad I don't have friends. like fucking,
real. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I would get really.
Yeah.
I'd definitely be annoyed in this scenario. I
they
wonder.
Got a court date though.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's the other thing too. And I guess I wonder if it's just because all the other times maybe it was other shit. And maybe like it sucks that like the one that breaks your back is the one that actually has a reason behind it. I guess
that's usually how it goes. Though.
Yeah,
there usually is a reason when it's too much. That's why you don't do all that crap beforehand.
Yeah,
so that when it gets real,
you
doesn't
at least
break.
have goodwill. Yeah,
it's like it rains, it pours. That's what's that about.
I don't know where in Disneyland they would have but I'm also not surprised at the idea that they would charge you a person.
I was confused at the math. $10 per person and then $60. So it's 6 people doing this?
I guess.
I thought it was one person.
Or I guess it's them and their partner and then maybe another group of partners or something. I'm not sure.
Why can't you talk to them?
Yeah.
Why can't it? Because then at first I was like, all this over $20, man? Take the $20 thing. And then it said that nobody can sit down unless everybody's there.
Which is also it is Disney, so I'm like, that probably is a thing.
Kind of makes sense. I don't know. It just sounds like a shitty restaurant.
Yeah,
like,
which I mean, Disney.
It's Disney, yeah. I would take them off, maybe ask them for $20 and then, or $60 or something.
Whatever, yeah.
And then say like, yeah, next time or something. And then there's not a next time.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
Until maybe they apologize and explain why.
Like at least the other times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But especially if they do this all the time, that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
And yeah, you shouldn't put up with it.
I agree with that.
Because it sounds like this is a boundary for you, and that's good.
Yeah.
Now you know.
And you can enforce it and like keep that in mind for later. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Being loosey-goosey like this is not cool.
Yeah, no.
I want to say I'm not like, I'm the cool friend that anything can happen to and I accept abuse in my life. No, I'm not. That's not what I'm trying to say.
You can do whatever you want to me.
You can be a real dick to me. No, I'm saying it's just different for different people.
Yeah. You gotta find your boundary. Yeah.
Yeah, find your boundary, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solved it?
Solved it. r/Tales from the Front Desk.
Hell yeah.
The title is He's from the Pentagon.
Oh no.
This shit is so funny to me.
Okay.
To me only. It's almost 2 in the morning and I'm killing time before I start the bucket check just in case the last arrival shows up. A man walks in and approaches the desk and says he's from the Pentagon and urgently needs to use our computer.
That is such a strong start.
I'm from the Pentagon. Like a guy in regular plain clothes is funny as fuck.
I think it would be funnier if you went to like Spirit Halloween and got a
Men in Black costume.
Or like just like a green jacket with the green like hat, just like attention.
Military. That's so funny.
10 I need that computer.
Here, I'll do this pose so you can put it in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
He doesn't look obviously unbalanced, so I conclude this is either a prank or a scam. I decide to be as robotically by the book as possible. I ask him if he is a guest. He says he is not. I explain that only guests can access our business center, which has limited functionality. Before he can ask, I further clarify that even as a guest, he cannot have access to the front desk computers.
Yeah.
I give him my blankest stare and wait. That's awesome.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that should be more of a like default position of just like
the fucked up shit where they'll call it a Gen Z stare and it's just, no, you said you're from the Pentagon.
Yeah.
Dude.
Who did you expect to believe you?
Because you want to find your wife so you can abuse her. No, dude.
Jesus,
you
man.
Can't get in here.
From the Pentagon. Sorry, I can't get over the idea that some guy.
The Gen Z stare is so crazy. All I'm asking for is a room. You said you were from the Pentagon, bro.
Yeah,
that's funny
you
as
want a room.
fuck.
You want my goddamn computer.
Eventually, he just says something about me making my position clear and leaves.
You're on the side of the terrorists. Have you considered that,
just walking
Jessica?
2 feet away and being like, yeah, the hotel's been infiltrated.
The Hilton Grand is under siege. Fire at will, boys.
Someone from outside is like cat laser.
Yeah.
Trained on your head.
Yeah.
That's funny as fuck.
You just see a tank roll up.
Yeah, this all happened in Washington, D.C. right now.
Yeah. Okay, well, this is real. God damn it.
Damn. Eventually, he just says something about me making my position clear and leaves. I call the hotel next door to see if they've had a visit from, quote-unquote, the Pentagon. They have not.
Well, they're not going to go the Days Inn, so I mean, come on. The Pentagon has some class, Sarah.
Duh. I kind of regret not playing along a little more to see where this was going. Maybe I should have asked for ID, try to figure out whether it was the FD computers or just any computer he needed. Looked for, I don't know, some kind of recording device that would reveal this was some kind of prank. There were a lot of options, but I went with the most boring and efficient one in the moment. And the top comment is probably what it was. He probably wanted to use the front desk computer to see whether his wife was there.
Yeah, Jesus, man. That's horrible.
Yeah, I know.
That's a crit. I see why your wife left you.
Yeah, dude.
You're going around.
He's always saying that he's from the Pentagon. So I decided to cheat on him at the Hilton Grand.
Hilton Grand.
Fucking, I love shit like this.
That's so silly, man.
One time we were all contacted by the guy that drove the Wienermobile.
Oh yeah, you did talk about this recently. I think
the Oscar Mayer Wiener Mobile.
Yeah,
which is a big bus that looks like a wiener.
Which I believe is top secret level access when it comes to whether or not you get the front desk.
He was asking for a discount because he worked for Oscar Mayer and was a Wiener Mobile guy.
Do you really want to ruin those kids' fun, Sarah?
Well, he was a dick, so no, I do. He sucked ass. Sure, not all of them do. But also, apparently, Oscar Mayer, what the fuck? They only give like $600 per night or something.
Really?
And then they have to make their own accommodations while they're driving around.
Damn, that's
their job is just to drive around and sell fucking hot dogs and shit. And then they give them a certain amount of money per night to find their own hotel. Huh. And so this guy was like, I wanted an Airbnb because everything's booked up in the city that I have to go to.
Yeah.
Can I have a discount? And we were like, no, we can't give you a discount because you're dressed like a big hot dog.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And then the guy was like, man, fuck you guys. Being pissed off in a hot dog costume, in a hot dog car.
Do you think he was so pissed off he drove into an art gallery and
wearing a hot dog hat?
Yeah.
He drove into
an art gallery.
We're all trying to find out who did this. That was a clothing store, by the way.
Whatever. The fuck.
It was awesome.
There was art on the wall.
I love shit like this, man.
Yeah. Dude, that's so... I wonder, honestly, I wonder how far someone has gone to committing for the bit of, like, I'm from the Pentagon. Like,
so hard, dude.
Someone has to have had, like,
I can think of 20 right now that I've seen with my eyes.
Renting a tank from the, like, Rent-A-Tank Orlando experience, whatever it's called, and just driving it up. Listen, the nukes are about to go off. Your front desk computer's the only thing between us and nuclear annihilation. Specifically, if room 213 is booked right now.
One of the funniest.
And my bitch wife is in there or not.
And I gotta see if she's cheating on me with Steve.
Yeah.
Fucking. Fucked up. Don't you know?
It is fucked up.
Don't put the front desk person in this situation.
Also, don't pretend like you're from the Pentagon. Listen,
yeah, also don't pretend like you're from the Pentagon. It's so funny. All of these are so funny, but they're never going to be as funny as the guy that was like, oh yeah, I forgot my gun. I checked out and I left my gun in that room. Can I go back and get it? I got to call my friends to go pick up my gun. That shit was funny as fuck.
Oh, dude.
Then it's like, no, and then it's like fucking the police and the firemen and the ambulance are all called at the same time.
Helicopters circling the DoubleTree, just fucking...
Dude, leaving a DoubleTree and be like, man, I forgot all my Coke. Fuck.
No, you got, it's a lot of money that I left in the Coke in the... Do you know how much a gram goes on the market right now? You gotta let me back up.
You're not okay. You are acting.
I know I'm acting, but I know someone's for sure done this.
I don't think it was coke. I think it was weed. But then the guy tried to be like, "So you're stealing from me? You're stealing all my weed from me?
One, yeah,
you're stealing my weed. That was hundreds of dollars of weed that now you have to pay me back." And it's like, no, we're not even turning you into the police.
Yeah.
Do you want us to turn you into the police?
We can do it.
Holy shit. Shit's so fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's
Or the guy that complained that there were ants outside.
Yeah,
that's really good stuff.
Hey,
that's where they live, bro.
That's their home.
That's their home.
You're invading their space, actually.
There's an ant problem. I'm outside.
There's a sand problem. I'm at the beach.
Yes.
I'm willing to bet that's happened multiple times. Yeah, you've told me about
every fucking
them.
day. 3 days into your 7-day shit, you call in and they're like, why is there sand everywhere? You guys didn't clean. Did you go to the beach? Yeah.
The sand probably came from your
came
beach.
In from the fucking beach. No, it's been there the whole time. Why didn't you tell us on the first day? Because there wasn't any sand. There wasn't any sand.
I think someone snuck into my house. One of you motherfuckers came into my house and put sand in here.
Or like natural disasters, they think that we done did it.
You guys put on the tornado machine and that's why I don't got no electricity?
Yes, it's so fucking accurate what you're saying.
I've lived this.
Why is there no electricity in my the hotel.
Fucking tree
There's a
goes through the
hurricane
window.
right
Yeah.
There's a hurricane where you are right now. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, God.
Well, you don't have a generator? No, this is Greg's house.
Yeah. Greg's house doesn't have it. If
I
you
could
were
ask Greg
if you were at an actual hotel,
to
maybe
risk his life to bring you a generator that he pulled out of his ass.
Yeah. But no.
Sure. God.
Hey,
I miss it sometimes. I love the crazy shit
Hey, why
people
is
would
my
say.
satellite TV not working during this hurricane right now?
Probably because it's 2020 fucking 5, dude.
That's
None of them fucking work.
solved it,
my
man.
God, solved it.
All right, final story, man.
Oh.
Dude, let's wrap up.
It's funny, too, because then you'll get one of those calls, and then the next one will be like, how do I log into the Wi-Fi? Use the password.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Of course.
Click.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking straight.
Shit, I was a fucking idiot. Thanks.
You're the best.
I love this
Hello?
job.
Next call. Hey, so
I'm
you
from the Pentagon.
Pentagon. All right, final story of the night, dude. Let's go.
Final story of the night.
Am I the asshole for refusing to split the alcohol costs at a bachelorette party, even though I'm pregnant?
No.
So my friend...
Yeah.
Not in approval. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I will say there's not enough info, but I feel like info has been added, so hopefully it
Not
does.
enough info. You're yelling at a pregnant woman who doesn't want to pay for alcohol? What the fuck is wrong with you?
A bunch of random...
Not enough info.
So my friend had a bachelorette party. We rented out a cute Airbnb house with a hot tub by the lake.
Nice.
Everything was paid and organized by us, the party, as it was a surprise for the bride. We shared the Airbnb costs evenly, even though I am pregnant, so I didn't use the tub. We paid $500 extra just to use the hot tub.
Damn.
We also each made one meal for the party and bought all things needed for the party and the barbecue, including alcohol. It was all on one receipt, so it was easier to divide earlier. Between the party, of course, the bride didn't pay a dime because it was her party.
Right.
Since I am pregnant, I wasn't drinking, I bought my own alcohol-free wine. After the party, when we were splitting the bill for the groceries, decorations, etc., I said I'm going to pay my share excluding alcohol since I haven't drank, and my friends said that we should split evenly, and I was the asshole for refusing to do so. I told them I paid extra for the house and the tub, and it was already $80 for something I didn't use, and I will not pay for their alcohol. It wasn't much, but it was still like $50.
Right.
I didn't care about the money, but why should I pay for something I said in the beginning that I won't drink?
Right.
So am I the asshole? Edit, I didn't bring it up before the party because I didn't think I was expected to split the alcohol bill. 1, I'm not a bridesmaid as I'm not invited to the wedding.
Okay.
It's common in our country. 2, we're Polish and we like to party with lots of alcohol. I'm not sure if that's true, but you know.
They said it.
That's it, yeah. I said in the beginning that I'm not going to drink, so everyone knew that. I am not grumpy or petty about not being able to party because I'm pregnant. I had a blast and I'm very happy about being part of the party despite my condition.
Yeah.
The girls bought a lot of good alcohol and some of them took what was left home. They haven't drunk everything.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all. I don't know. I'm going to be so real with you. I don't know why Reddit needed more info.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all.
Especially when you already paid extra for a hot tub you're not going to use.
Yeah.
You've already been kind of charitable.
Which, I mean, I know everybody hates Airbnbs for having extra fees.
Oh, yeah.
But I do get some extra fees. Extra for a hot tub is weird. Usually it's extra for heated pools.
Maybe, I wonder if it's one of those things where it's like they had 2 options.
Like
and one had a hot tub, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's my bet.
That's a lot for a hot tub. But yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, whatever. So it's like, I don't know. If you paid... Yeah, no, there's no fucking possible way you could even be an asshole at all.
I think that's
unless
why
you showed up and yelled at everybody to go to hell
you all suck
because they're sinning or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
I do also think it's funny because you also bought your own alcohol-free wine just for yourself, from what it seemed like.
yeah, I didn't think that you'd be sitting there grumpy, drinking your own alcohol-free wine, not having a good time. Weird perception of pregnant women in this post.
And then I think that's the thing that fascinated me was like, people weren't immediately like, yeah, you're not drinking. Why would you pay for the alcohol?
really mean to women in general, but pregnant women also.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone else has noticed this. Probably not. Probably not.
You guys hear about this?
This is probably the first time anyone's ever said this, but
that's why people listen to us, is for these hot off the presses like realizations.
Yeah, these hot feminist takes that no one's ever said before. As soon as a woman gets pregnant, everybody gets on their ass about everything. Everything. Like, holy shit. Like, we watched Secret Sleepover.
Yeah.
And Julia just had a baby.
Yeah.
And she has been drinking non-alcoholic stuff after a while. And people, because it was in a bottle, people didn't even bother to check. It was Martinelli's. The shit you buy for kids on New Year's. So they feel like they're drinking champagne.
Because honestly, the thing that makes like the separation between like most drinks is like either the bottle itself or like the fancy glass. And you're just starting to include people in.
Drink it with the label out, and they said they were drinking Martinelli's, and people in the comments were like, "No, don't drink after the baby's gonna get alcohol into breast milk. Oh no!" And it's also like, apparently that's not even true. Apparently breasts can filter out alcohol. Don't go out and don't take my advice don't take medical advice from a Reddit podcast that's dumb as fuck. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Listen to your doctor. Whatever your doctor says. They could be wrong too, but they at least have a degree.
Yeah,
Hopefully. Get a good doctor. I don't know. Whatever. But people were yelling at her about that.
That's crazy,
and it's
man.
like, it's seeing a content creator that I've been watching for years, and the flip.
Immediately.
The flip.
Yeah. Oh, you're not raising your kid right, actually.
Oh no, you can't do that. Oh no.
Yeah, I would never do this to my kid.
I would never possibly.
Virtue signaling, like fucking
from parents and non-parents.
Yeah.
Which is like double fuck you.
Yeah.
You don't even got kids, man.
Yeah.
I think it's fine to have an opinion.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Especially
but
if it
also,
affects you.
if you're gonna be wrong.
Yeah, don't be wrong though.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
Especially when people are clearly telling you, "I'm not drinking right now."
Chill out, baby.
Or like even like because I think she also had a drink recently, but like they very explicitly said like, okay, we like
now
got a
we
bunch
are
of
drinking.
We are drinking, but we got a bunch of excess milk ready, so like I'm not gonna be using.
Now she has to be like talking about it, which is crazy to me that she shouldn't have to. Really, she doesn't have to, but she decided to do that to quell her audience.
No,
but I think that's wild.
No,
the entire thing was wild.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I don't know if it is like a big if there's like an alcohol culture in Poland specifically.
I have no clue.
But even going off of like the U.S. alcohol culture, which I do think is like
really bad.
It's really bad. I do think it's receding with the newer generations.
Yeah.
Which I do think is a positive thing. But even here, like, I mean, what is it like people making we were talking about this before the show, like we're talking about Halloween Horror Nights where they introducing like no scare necklaces, which I think is good. I do think is good. I think a lot of people are mad at it because they have an idea in their head that's gonna like water down the event or whatever, which end up sorry.
I think they're getting mad before the thing has happened.
Yeah.
They need it to happen before you're allowed to get mad, I think. Yeah.
And it's only been one weekend that it's been going out, right?
Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know, Halloween Horror Nights is a Halloween event. It's scary, whatever.
Yeah.
But in posts, I didn't mention this when we were talking about it. In posts where like people are talking about it being like watered down, they included like, oh, they're gonna start adding like mocktails now to the event, and it's like
epic. Awesome.
And
Are you kidding me?
And also real cool, like they were upset that they think that like they're gonna pull back on the cocktails, replace them with mocktails, even though, by the way, they already have mocktails. That's already there.
That's cool.
They had them last year. Dude, they had them at Epic Universe when we went there 5, 6, 7 months ago.
When we were younger, and I was a bit bummed that you didn't drink alcohol because I liked alcohol at that moment, and I wanted to, all I wanted was to drink with you out and about. Like go to a bar and have a nice time with you. But I didn't want to pressure you into drinking alcohol because it's bad for you.
I will say there is a weird feeling of like, oh, if I order a soda, I'm like a kid. Like,
there is pressure about it. People look at you weird and shit. And they shouldn't. And I think I'm really glad now that you can have cool mocktails.
Oh, yeah.
And like
again, we went to Epic Universe. They had that blue mocktail, and that was just nice to hold. And like, yeah,
and it's good too. I think it's really good for people that are sober. That now that people that just don't want to drink, and now also sober people, so there isn't like a judgment.
Yeah,
Like, then all of a sudden, everyone knows that you're sober and knows that you had a problem.
Yeah, especially when, like, the only difference between mocktails and cocktails are the alcohol, but they're still filled to the brim with, like, juice
Sugar
and
and
just sugar.
juice.
So it's kind of like, whatever, fuck it.
It's also made me realize I just want juice.
You know...
I don't actually want alcohol. I want juice.
And I'm going to be so fucking real with you, man. Like, when we have New Year's here and I just get the sparkling apple juice, whatever it is.
That's what it's about.
That's
dude.
I
the
just want. I
Martinellis,
just I just want that shit in my fucking in a little glass, and I chug the bottle, and
yeah. And every year I drink a whole bottle of champagne on New Year's, and I pass out, and I wake back up, and I go, "That was a mistake. I should have just drank a bunch of juice."
I'm like, "This year's gonna be great, guys."
It's just like, and I'm on the ground like,
yeah. Just
no.
Every year's another hangover movie for you. Yeah, I just.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, man. I don't know. I feel like I'm happy that alcohol culture is kind of going down.
Yeah.
I don't know how it is across like in other countries, but also I kind of believe that this could have happened here in America 100%.
Yes.
But don't charge someone for something they can't even.
They just revealed that they're little babies who are afraid of paying more money.
Yeah, especially if
share.
they bought the quote unquote good alcohol because they were like, oh, someone will kind of front the bill even though they can't.
Yeah,
drink.
that's fucked up.
That's kind of crazy.
You're a kid ordering the most expensive thing on the menu because someone said they're going to pay
be good.
For it.
It has a gold leaf on it. Can we talk about gold leaves for a second? I'm sorry, I don't care.
I like gold leaf in art.
I like it in art. I do think it just looks weird to put on like a steak or some shit.
No, I don't get the steak thing.
I don't know why like people watch it probably tastes like the best thing ever, but I feel like it
tastes like fucking steak with gold on it.
And it feels like it would just be like having aluminum foil go down your throat. I know it probably isn't what it is. Probably disintegrates or whatever, but
I think that is the edible gold leaf. But like I don't like it when they put it in drinks too to bring it back to drinks.
Yeah.
I like glitter or whatever, edible glitter, okay.
That's fine.
I feel like I'm just putting microplastics in my body, even though I know edible glitter is probably not that.
Plastic, yeah.
Not plastic.
You're probably getting more plastic from the glass.
Honestly, yeah, and the straw and the everything. Yeah. But I don't know. I a little bit feel like I don't need that. Just give me juice. Just give me fucking orange juice,
man.
At the end of the day, I'm like, I'm just gonna get a fucking orange tree and I'm gonna make myself fucking orange juice.
Yeah. I do think that's a lot of people don't recognize that they would probably be satiated just from a fucking orange.
A goddamn orange juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Let people not drink and don't make them pay for your drinks.
Yeah.
Simple. Solved it, man. That's our show, man.
Solved it.
Sarah.
Yeah.
You got any plugs?
Yeah.
You got any orange juice plugs to give people, make us buy orange juice or something? Fuck. Sorry, you got plugs?
Yeah. You can follow me on Tumblr. That's Soheron.tumblr.com. That's THATSOHEERON.tumblr.com. Beartober's a coming. I'm thinking I might draw the bears the month before,
so that way they can just be released out.
Yeah, and just schedule them every day. When I do Beartober, it's I draw a picture of a bear every day. Send me pictures of bears to draw if you want to see them.
Send hot bear pics to
us.
Don't do that. Actually, wait, no, that can be a connotation for something else. Sorry.
I will not draw humans. I draw bears.
Yeah.
Because I like drawing bears. I should have called it Octobear. What can you do? It's now Beartober. But yeah, send it to me in my asks on Tumblr. I will probably also post them to my Instagram, which is Thatsoheron, THATSOHEERON. Maybe I'll get on Blue Sky more often. It's just not as fun as Twitter. Like when Twitter was like, Twitter sucks.
You heard it here first, everybody. Blue Sky is not as fun as the Nazi website.
They mass hysteria'd themselves into thinking Trump died, and nowhere else was that happening but Twitter.com.
Because everywhere else was apparently in reality.
But it was fun to think. It was fun to think about for a second.
Okay,
we were all saying, how about? You know what I mean? It was really nice. It was the funnest Twitter's been in a while.
You guys were asking the what if machine, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
But I don't post on there anymore. I retweet. But honestly, don't go on there. It's a bad site.
Yeah. I'm Joshua Chinland on most things, a guy nicknamed JC on Twitch. I stream on Tuesday and Fridays. This week I won't be streaming on Friday. I got family in town.
Yeah.
So I'll be hanging out with them probably, I assume. It'd be so funny they're in town and I'm like, nah.
We'll see what happens too.
Yeah, because the plans are not made. So
yeah. Well, it's apparently the plans are dinner, but they always exceed multiple days, and they always are like, we should all go to blank tomorrow.
Hey, actually, I found $20,000 laying down. You guys want to go to the Grand Helios Hotel at Epic Universe?
Dude, if we end up going to Universal or Halloween Horror Nights and then we get sick, just like last year, just like when this happened last year.
Yeah, and everyone fucking, oh, God.
Yeah. If that happens, who knows if there'll be a podcast next week.
Yeah, but I want to make sure there is. So fucking we'll see what happens.
We will let you know, though.
Yeah. But don't forget to follow the podcast on all the other social medias. We're on YouTube, APWSTR Productions. A podcast will save this relationship on all podcasting platforms of your choice. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the gosh darn bell if you're watching on YouTube. And rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
And don't forget to fucking check out our Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, those websites, APWSTR, if you want to help support the show.
Look at the mutual aid links down below.
In
Red
our link tree.
Gaza, Lebanon, Congo, Sudan. They're all down in there. Go look at them.
Yeah. Everything's down in the description. Thank you all for listening or watching, whichever one it was, and have a good one. Take it easy.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for supporting us.
Yeah.
We appreciate
it.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. I like to start saying thank you at the end.
Thank you.
You know? Yeah, I'm grateful.
Yeah, I'm grateful too. Yeah.
I like these guys. These guys are cool.
Nah, I'm turning on a dime. Actually, they're all playthings for my
amusement.
For my amusement. For my overdrawn ally accounts.
I have a motherfucker that turns the ally signing up checking account into overdrawn by 100 checking account. Oh, buddy.
All right,
that's good.
That's
that
good.
was
All
good.
right, sweet.